Ooh, I think we're live, but there's only one way to find out. Talk. Okay, that sounded pretty good. I guess I should just ramble on until I can hear myself instead of saying nothing and then saying talk and then like trying to like hear that in the YouTube replay. So I didn't even didn't even say who's gonna get the first comment tonight, and we already got the first comment goes to Xavier with the hi. Congratulations, you are the first comment for tonight. Followed by Animal Jam emoji with the hi, Jason Toth with the hello, Sonic Mario FNAF fan with the hi, Flaming Mo, what's up? Internet user. I think that's Jesus. I I'm pretty sure that's Jesus. So what's up, Jesus? Ivy Poison, Cisco Greenlander. I think it's been a has it been a few streams, Cisco? I feel like I didn't see you at the last one. Caillou, Kev Someone, um, Daros Yi, Bluff Castle, Haley's random account, Laura, say anti SpongeBob. Wow, we got a lot of people tonight. Ronnie, also the chat jumped by the way, so now I have to scroll back up. MIA, a Japanese name. David Doom, Vale, Fariena, uh, Tomcat Macy's, Ryan Tree 999, G Girl, or G's Girl, Hamura, Angel Mania, and a lot of other recurring people. So what's up, guys? Glad you could stop by. Back again for another stream. So this stream is actually this wasn't supposed to happen, but I will say right now, I will throw it out there. Yes, I felt bad that my video that was supposed to come out this past week did not come out this past week, and I said, man, that's unfortunate. I bet people are going to be like, where's the video? Because it was in the title of the last stream. Well, it got a little delayed because, like I said, I'm increasing my overall length by at least 10 minutes, possibly more. And that transition's been very difficult. So I didn't have a video ready last week, so I felt bad. So I'm like, okay, we got to do a stream now to make up for it, so I can tell you guys as well. It'll be out in another few days. It definitely will be this time. And so much found. I just clapped. That's probably really loud on the microphone. So much found stuff showed up again. Like it seems like every time I stream, like a collection of little found and updated stuff shows up. So like we had to do it tonight to cover that stuff too. So I'll let some more people roll in here, and then we'll get to the found media stuff. I can't believe how just it's not even just like, oh, this large big piece of found media showed up. It's like even like little things too, like all this like little it seems like there's never a dull moment in the community right now. It's so weird. Like when did that start? Did that start like 2 years ago? With like Wicked Witch. Was the Wicked Witch like the beginning of all this like found media craziness? It seems like even when there's little things going on, it's still like notable. Like I have a few little things here that aren't like well, there's some big things, but there's some little things that like are just like, wow, like that's cool that showed up. And I'm really surprised that like it seems like there's never a like downtime in the community. There's always stuff showing up. So yeah, I'll give this a couple more minutes and then we'll start going through this stuff here. Um there's a handful of things to cover. I guess Twitter is basically my home base for reporting on the found media for the streams, which is really convenient though because most of the found media I tweet about is worth retelling on streams. I'll read a few comments while we wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get to reading this. I was not reading any of the comments during that little like intro. Um Amy Penguin said, "I'm pumped because of the recent Moxie show find." Ooh, what was found from the Moxie show? That actually was not on my list of things, but cool. Let me know what that's about. Um, oh, Cartoon Network fan. What about the whole Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart season 2 thing? I remember you mentioning that topic to me a while ago. It's still on my list. I actually do have some other. I haven't done a Cartoon Network video in a long time. I actually do have some Cartoon Network content coming up, so that one could make an appearance in that video. So, um, I will get to that. Omega Drive. Hey, LSuperSonicQ, how are you doing? Doing pretty good with all this found media going on. So, speaking of that, should we get the ball rolling here? Also, I see. Ivy Poison said, any updates with Phantom Blood? No. Um, is someone going to ask me about Me and My Friends or Slamfest? Because both of the Slamfest was very, very minor. We like identified some people in some pictures that we had that I think are online. We're gonna send some people messages. Like I think the announcer, I think that's one of the people. But nothing like really major with that yet. And Me and My Friends has nothing. But someone with a Japanese name who, if I knew a little more Japanese, I might be able to pronounce. I recognize some of those characters. Said, "Hey, LSuperSonicQ, I love your content. I've been watching for a while." Well, thanks for that. I'm glad you enjoy. I don't know what that first character is, but I think the square one is Ro, because I think that's in Rockman, like the RO. I don't know a lot of I don't know any Japanese actually, but when you see the same like characters over and over again, like the characters for like Super Mario and like Rockman and Sonic-Ku and stuff, you start to like be able to like see them. Yeah. So Ray said, considering the thumbnail, there are going to be some updates on the Backyardigans pilot or something. Well, I think it's time to start after we get to amusing Lewis's super chat. Thanks for the super chat. I'll add you to the list. Hey man, Happy New Year. It has been a pretty busy New Year so far, actually. And I guess I feel like, I don't know about you guys, I feel like January has been going by really, really slow. And like usually I feel like, oh, I copied your I didn't copy your name, I copied your message. Well, hey man, Happy New Year, sent me some money. Yeah, I feel like January's been going by really, really slow. I guess not really in a bad way, but like it just feels like it's been going by pretty slow. Okay, so I think oh, okay. I was just gonna start, and then we got another super chat from Dizzy Kisuke. Said, first time popping in. Cheers. Thanks for that, Dizzy. I'll add you to the list. Also, am I cultured enough to... Is your profile picture that character from Guilty Gear? Am I cultured enough to know that, or am I completely wrong? Whenever I hear the name Dizzy, I either think of the character from Guilty Gear, because I used to search for Guilty Gear figures, and I think one of the characters' names was that. And also there's an Animal Crossing villager. I don't play Guilty Gear, though, so I don't... That's just a passerby thing. Yo, 64s, what's up? Glad you could stop by. We're just about to begin the... I think we're going to start. We're going to start the collection of found media, updated media, and other things of note that have happened recently. So first off, this video is old. That's not that. So the... Didn't even start yet! Is this going to be just like donate so LSSQ has to stop the found media to add to the super chat? Victor Hugo Martinez with the $1 super chat. Thanks for that. I'll add you to the list. And then we'll start the found media. There's quite a bit of stuff to talk about. You guys can probably see the first thing right there peeking out. Peeking out right at the bottom of the screen. So this was probably... Well, for 88,000 views for one tweet. This happened like yesterday, I think. I tweeted about it today. This is probably one of the biggest found media stuff that has happened within the past couple days or whatever. So you guys might remember, it's kind of a classic topic, as I say in this tweet. And people had asked me to cover it for years, and I never did because I didn't like Barnyard. The original pitch pilot for the concept of Barnyard was found yesterday, and that had been missing for years and years and years. There was a Lost Media Wiki article about it, which we could maybe take a look at. I'm not super up to date with all the details on that, what the search history was like. I think there may have even been an article about it on the old Lost Media Wiki. It's that old of a topic. And it was basically just a short demo. It was kind of, I think around the time Johnny Quasar got popular, it was kind of brought into a bigger light because it was like the O Entertainment, I think, did both of those. So it was just the original like pitch pilot test demo to Barnyard. We only, I think, had short clips or screenshots for quite a while, but now the full like 3-minute 50-second video has shown up. Apparently this showed up from, the uploader said it came from a test VHS tape or like a demo tape. I'm not really sure. I wish I knew where exactly that tape came from, if it was like an employee only thing, if it was something that the public could end up getting, if it was some kind of like sampler thing. I also want to know where the uploader got it from, but there were no details in the description or the comments, so I just left it at that for now. But people were memeing this picture quite a bit too, because I guess people thought this was like a Weezer reference, I guess, which maybe it is. I thought it was sort of like one of those, one of those like. I feel like you kind of see it pretty often in like general media. What's the word? Like when you go in for like not like a prison lineup, but that kind of thing. I thought that was like this is like the prison lineup kind of. They're like parodying that. People thought it was a Weezer parody or something. I don't know what really it's supposed to be going for, but yeah, police. That's the word, police lineup. But people were saying it was a Weezer parody, so I don't. Maybe that's what they were going for, but. So yeah, the link here, you can watch it on YouTube right now, unless it gets taken down, which I don't think it's going to. I don't think it was uploaded by anybody official. So, yeah, the CGI is pretty bad as expected, and no, people don't really like Barnyard that much to begin with. But people were saying it was very like endearing and charming and an old relic of the past. So, I'm pretty sure it was from 1999. I think I saw like the year 2000 also being discussed. So maybe like very late 90s, very early 2000s. I also saw a super chat that I don't want to forget. This Porygon will... I can't even see the whole name. Okay, well, this Porygon will do something. Wish you a happy new year, LSuperSonicQ. My fingers are crossed that Garfield the Lost levels will finally get found this year. I know there's been some pretty big game finds, I think. Wasn't there some... We didn't talk about it, but wasn't there some pretty big Sonic finds recently? I thought the Hidden Palace Zone, I thought, dumped some stuff at the beginning of the year. Also, I don't know why I can't see your whole name, Porygon. Oh, I never even signed out of Discord. Oops. Maybe that's why my computer's going a little slow. Also, just very, very quick side note while I'm doing this. I'm trying to multitask. Speaking of Discord and stuff, I am very behind on Discord. I think I'm like all caught up on DMs, or like mostly caught up on DMs. Twitter, I'm very behind on DMs, and email. I've gotten some emails I haven't replied to. So if you sent me something over the past like 2 weeks, or probably about 2 weeks, I'm very behind on replying to stuff. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I haven't gotten to it yet. So I'll try to get through those before the end of the month. But yeah, I acknowledge that I'm very behind on that. So. I'll respond to DMs and stuff when I can. So, yeah. So if you guys are interested in the Barnyard pilot, I kind of do want to read the article. Maybe we will actually go read the article for this. I see this guy's stupid face. Oh my god. Whatever this guy's name is. Victor Hugo with another super chat said, there's a 6-year gap between the pilot and the movie. Yeah, there was a really long time between the two, which is pretty surprising, I guess. I saw someone, I think, in the comments. I don't know if I can't verify it, but someone in the comments of my tweet said something like Phineas and Ferb, I think, was pitched, or the idea began in the late 90s, and that didn't get greenlit until the late 2000s. So I guess it takes a lot of time to do all that stuff. I've never seen this picture before either. Also, I saw I just saw someone say it was their Wally Darling said, "Hi, first time I'm joining. What's up, Wally? Glad you could stop by. We're checking out some found media from Barnyard, which is a classic topic. So I just want to refresh myself with exactly the search for this. And maybe if you guys haven't heard about this one either, this will be a little story time, because I'm not completely familiar with the story. I can't quite remember. So around the year 2000, a test pitch for the series was created. The short, which we found, this short, was produced by DNA Productions for the O Entertainment. It was advertised with the tagline, "What do animals do when humans aren't watching?" The pitch was never released, but footage can be found in older teaser trailers from 2005. Screenshots from the short can also be found on an archived backup of DNA's website, which I think we looked at. I think that's kind of where the topic gained a lot of its popularity, I believe, is because we were on the DNA website looking for Johnny Quasar stuff. the Jimmy Neutron pilot, and people found the Barnyard stuff and they said, oh, this exists. I think that's where like that came from. It was rumored to be a pilot for the show, but it was revealed in a tweet by Todd Grimes, a director, that it wasn't a pilot but a test pitch. Okay, yeah. So more footage was taken from a behind-the-scenes DVD in December 2022, and then currently a finished version was it came from a finished. I did not know this. A finished version of the test pitch obtained from a VHS in an eBay listing. I still wonder who that person was that sold that tape. That's another. Man, I gotta do a video like lost media that came from eBay or something. There's the Seinfeld. Well, I guess I already covered the Seinfeld thing, but like, I feel like we're seeing this more and more often now. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade came from eBay. I never would have guessed that. That's cool. Though most of the pilot had been found, the upload itself had several missing clips. Yeah. Oh, okay. So collectively, we have everything from it now, including this guy's. Oh, I guess we had this before, but this should have been the thumbnail for this stream, but maybe another stream I can use this as a thumbnail. It's really funny. Oh, also, it was this Porygon will give your device a virus error. Okay. Yeah, I've shouted you up before, I remember. So yeah. So there's your update there's your found media for the Barnyard thing. It was lost for all these years and it showed up on a VHS tape from eBay. So if you guys want to check that out, the link is here. You can check it out. And really cool find, really old school lost media topic. So there you go. I remember one time, unrelated, we were searching for Barnyard figures, I think, and we found an Otis figure in like a car, and it was like really, really rare. It was some fast food toy, I think. So we talked about Barnyard a few times before. So that was piece number 1. Moving on to piece number 2. Now, someone said that I had talked about this before, or I tweeted about it before. I think in the replies. If I did, I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did. I honestly can't remember. I could have swore I never did. But if I can't remember, I'm sure other people can't remember, so we can revisit it anyway. And I definitely don't think the tweet got. If I did talk about this before, I don't think it got as much attention last time as it did now. So I say recently, even though I guess it maybe wasn't recently. A new clip from a Backyardigans project was found from the Me and My Friends search group. So we do not know what this is. We don't know what it was used for. There's a lot of speculation about what this could be. The only thing that we do know is the clip is about 1 second long. This is just a screenshot of the clip. I don't know how to put videos in on Twitter, so I took a screenshot. And it came from a compilation of animated projects from Celluloid Studios, which was an animation company. I don't quite know all their history, but they've done a lot of work in the industry. I guess they've also mostly done commercials and advertisements. So currently the search is basically just identifying what exactly this is, and there's been a lot of debate about what it could be. So, of course, the first thing that most people speculate is that it's something from Me and My Friends because there's like a city in the background and like a park bench and stuff. I don't know about that. It seems pretty unlikely, just considering Me and My Friends was live action. So some speculation was that maybe this was like a bumper or something, like in between transitions or something in Me and My Friends, which could be. We don't really know what's in Me and My Friends aside from just the live action costumes. There could have been animated bumpers in between, but we really don't know. Some people were also thinking, and this is probably what I said this here. It might not be a full third pilot, but I do believe I believe it's some kind of test. This could be some kind of test or pitch or something that existed in between Me and My Friends and the final backyard or the CGI pilot that we're familiar with. So maybe I should pull up some visuals here. I'm sure you guys know what I typed that in all wrong. So Me and My Friends was the 1998 live action version of the Backyardigans. The costume one. And then there was the Backyardigans CGI pilot, this, that existed after Me and My Friends was already canceled a few years later. So it's believed this could be something from between those two iterations, but we're not sure. That's my best guess, but it could be from Me and My Friends. We're not sure. Or considering Celluloid Studios, someone was saying Celluloid does a lot of commercials and advertising. It could have been some kind of commercial advertising something, or some kind of promo for something. I don't really know how true that could be, considering at this point, Me and My Friend, because I don't know if we have a year on this, but it had to have been early. It had to have been very early on. I mean, Pablo looks very early, even compared to the more modern screenshots we have of him from the pilots. So this, if it was a commercial or some kind of advertisement, I don't know what it could be for. I don't think it would be, because it seems way too early. But we don't know. We don't know what year this is exactly from. I think when I first saw this, I thought maybe it was like a test for a toy commercial, because he almost looks like a little like wind up toy or something to me. I don't know. So it remains to be seen what exactly this is. But if anybody out there knows more about Celluloid Studios, yeah, you mean Pedro, not I forgot about Pedro. Yeah. So maybe if someone knows more about Celluloid Studios, they could look more closely into this. We actually did make some contacts with people from there, but they haven't responded to us yet. It was very early on in the contact process. We haven't really, talked to a lot of people from there yet. But yeah, I believe we did ask the person who uploaded, or I think I said this here. Yeah, the person that uploaded this did work at Celluloid Studios, and we said, what is this from? And they had no idea. They didn't even know what the Backyardigans was, I don't think. So we're going to have to find someone else who animated this. But it seems like Celluloid is possibly well known enough where that would be easy enough to do. I mean, we found a few contacts, so hopefully more will come from this sooner than later, because I'd really like to learn what this is from and get the whole piece. It must be more than 1 second long, even if it's only a few seconds. Which reminds me of another kind of, this isn't really a found media, but it's more of like an update, I guess, more of an update on the topic of Backyardigans. I mentioned here this CGI pilot, which we all knew about, right? Everyone has searched for this before. It gets brought up and talked about. But I guess I don't remember if there was like concrete proof to this. I think it was just kind of based on context clues that I was talking about with some people in the Backyardigans pilot search, or the Me and My Friends search team. You guys see this picture right here? Compare that to this. The shading and everything is completely different. For some reason, I thought these were the same things, just the quality was different. But if you look at the two, they kind of do look really different. So I'm not saying there's a possible fourth pilot that might exist, but this is definitely it's a different iteration of this animation. So I don't know if there actually is another pilot based on the CGI version that exists. I believe, if I had to take a guess, this would just be an earlier, like, not final lighting, not final rendering version of this one that is completely rendered and stuff. This clip actually came from I believe, Nickelodeon's Australian DVD that had a promo on it, and this clip was in it. And I don't remember exactly where, like, the other clips from the other, like, I don't remember where this stuff came from. Unless this is all just one big, like, you're looking at it wrong, it's just from different sources, there really is no, like, other iteration, but currently the theory is that there is. So we're looking at, right now we're looking at Me and My Friends, the main CGI pilot, an early CGI pilot, and then whatever this is. We have 4 Backyardigans topics that we would like answers on. So the rabbit hole continues on all that craziness. So there's your big Me and my well, not Me and My Friends update, but like, there's your big update on the Backyardigans, I guess. A lot of people asked for that, so this did kind of happen. We've been looking into it more. We have been looking more into Me and My Friends, actually, but there's nothing to really report on that. I am planning a little preview for you guys. I am planning on doing or I don't know what I say doing, making, creating, releasing a documentary covering the search for me and my friends very, very soon. Hopefully within a few weeks. So if you guys really need your me and my friends fix, you got to hit that me and my friends joint. Um, that'll be coming in like a few weeks. So that's a big thing that I'm working on. It's about time we get a documentary covering that. So that was your me and my friends update or backyardigans stuff. So continuing on here, there was one other big topic that I thought was really, really cool. Or maybe there's some more and I'm just forgetting about it. Okay, it was not these Mario plushes, but I guess we'll throw in a little um, some memes here. I actually have been researching very briefly international Mario plushes. Dude, this one is like insane. Someone said like, oh, he's hitting the shrooms hard on that one or something. Yeah, I don't. Not this isn't part of the found stuff, but just there's a really, really fascinating rabbit hole of like international old Mario plushes that I feel like no one has really explored. I've never seen this one before ever. I think I've seen this one before, and like a lot of them seem like they're unofficial. I mean, these ones seem like they're unofficial, but there were a few that I found and I couldn't find them again because I wasn't signed into eBay and I don't know what they were called. They had really weird names that actually did have like official looking tags that made me think, oh, like this isn't this tag, this company doesn't seem fake. And they were on plushes I've never seen before. So if you're an international viewer or anything, or you grew up in like Germany or like Spain or Italy, and you know about any weird old Mario plushes, definitely like DM me or something because I am kind of becoming more fascinated with these. Just the obscurity of them and how it, like I said here, it seems like there's variants and variants of like the same plush and stuff, but like some seem like they're real, but some don't. So it's kind of a cool rabbit hole. I don't know if I could do anything with that in a video or not, but I do think it's a pretty interesting thing. So this is the other kind of upbit, or not, again, I don't want to say like big, but I thought this was really cool, and who would have thought this would have even existed? To all you guys out there that really want more stuff from the Sonic 1 Tokyo Toy Show prototype, which seems like it's never going to get found, someone on I think Lost Media Detective on Twitter told me about this. So I guess this group of people have been buying and scanning old game magazines. I don't think they were specifically looking for Sonic. I think they were just, we have a scan. We have a scan. Okay, this is new. This is new. Okay, this is exciting. So this group of, I don't think they specifically they weren't looking for Sonic Tokyo Toy Show stuff, but they like collect old magazines and I guess scan them to archive them. And I was alerted that they came across new screenshots from the Sonic Tokyo Toy Show demo in a September 1990 issue of a random magazine called Game Boy, which is interesting because I feel like there could be more of this out there too that we've never seen before. Because who's looking in a random magazine called Game? I'm assuming this is not Nintendo related. In a magazine called Game Boy that would have Sonic stuff, new Sonic stuff. So when I first saw this, these pictures were really cool because some of them were new. I wish I could read Japanese and get this translated, but I don't know Japanese. Maybe someone could translate that if they were interested in it. But they said they were going to scan it so we could better see. Because the big find on this page that everyone was crazy about, myself included, was at the very bottom here, the very... I'm trying to see if this... Yeah, okay, this fits the whole screen. The very bottom left, there's a page, or a little screenshot, that shows the sign. We never really quite knew what was on that Green Hill Zone sign, and now we can see it. I couldn't tell what it was from this picture, so they were going to scan it, but now it looks like it's been scanned. Let's look and see what the sign says in real time. This is great. This is really, really good. Oh, wow, look at these photos. Oh my god, this is like crazy. So, another mystery that people were wondering is, are these flashes from the cameras that were taking pictures of the screen, or does the game actually begin with a flash? So let's see what it says here. I didn't... Oh, it does look like it does look like it's not a camera flash. It does look like it's the Sega logo like coming into view, I think. That's interesting. So the Sega logo kind of comes into view in a flash, and then we see Sonic doing his classic Sonic 1 movement. Oh, that was the whole thing. Um so the big question is, what does the sign say? Oh, these are really, really good scans. Oh, did we see the enemy ever standing up straight before? I feel like that's maybe new. I don't remember seeing the enemy standing up straight. Um, so now the real question is, what does the sign say? And the sign says, okay, I don't know what to think about this. It says, "You are welcome. Never open." What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Um, okay. Never open. Well, I don't know if that's like a reference to something in the demo or like what that's supposed to be, but there you go. Uh, you are welcome, never open. So, whatever that's supposed to mean. I guess it's kind of cool though that we finally have a clear picture of the sign. I thought there was a second sign that's like "Welcome to Green Hill." It doesn't seem to be in these screenshots, but okay, I'm just happy with this. We got the never open sign. Yeah, lost in translation. Yeah, I could that probably, but it still sounds funny. What could that even mean? Like, you are welcome, never. I don't know. Um, yeah, Itsy Bitsy Cherry, what's up? Glad you could stop by. You didn't miss too much. Um, we're just going through some found media, which was really, really cool. I also haven't seen. I don't think this is like. I guess this isn't like official Sega stuff, but like I've never seen these bubble letters for Sonic the Hedgehog before. So yeah, that's really cool. This is like the gift that gave twice, because I was just happy that we got a new page of it, but now we get the sign. So that's cool. And maybe with more. Oh, and we discovered that the Sega logo kind of flashes in. So maybe with more. I guess more archival of this stuff, we'll end up getting more content like this. So that's really, really cool. I'm very happy to see that was scanned. It didn't even take that long for it to be scanned. What was it, like a few days ago? But that's really cool. I'm happy about that. So, yeah, that was your little Sonic Tokyo Toy Show update, which is pretty cool. Neon Thunder said maybe it meant Forever Open, and they said never by mistake. That could be. I could see that being the case. Yeah. Yeah, and the only other thing I can say about this is, other than this, there have been no other updates. So I'm happy with that though. I'm glad we got a new page, and we're probably only gonna get more pages and more stuff like this. Who knows for how long? Because I don't know if Sega's ever gonna find that or not. So um, that was that. Let me see what else happened. Oh, we got a new Lost Media Wiki article, which was one that I. This was not a real article on the site. I just edited this with the inspect element. I guess this was relevant. This is a few days ago. I was talking with the search team about this, and it got so complicated. Um, I guess that would have made more sense back when we talked about the Meet My Friends stuff. Um, Costom Production. What's up, LSuperSonicQ? What's up, Costom? Glad you could stop by. Um, oh, I remember we. Oh, there was something. Oh, I do have more found media too. Further on down here. Um, Bingo from Bluey fan. What's up? I hope the Paw Patrol pilot will ever be found. The Paw Patrol pilot is something I'm kind of surprised that more people haven't actually kind of jumped on. Maybe it's because the pilot itself is so like unknown, or not unknown, but like there's so many questions about it that it's hard to kind of like search for it. It's not as simple as like something that's just like, oh, here's one pitch pilot that we know exists or whatever. So I feel like maybe within time more people will kind of search for that. But yeah, for right now, I haven't really seen a lot of people really look into it. But kids show stuff is always popular, as I'm sure you guys know. So it'll probably only be a matter of time before more, like after the Team Umizoomi pilot is found, maybe in Little Einsteins, which are still both really big. Maybe more people will go into the Paw Patrol one. This wasn't found media, but I actually tweeted about this because we talked about it last week. I didn't scroll through all the images that were in the thread for the article for this about the Don't Bother Me mosquito show. I didn't scroll through all of them, but like, oh my god, they're so funny. These are so, like, you could just meme so hard with these. Oh, you guys might not be able to see the top of that one. That one says I miss you. It's getting cut off because of the screen, but that one says I miss you. And then this one, people were saying like, oh, like mosquitoes simping for each other or whatever, which I thought was so funny. And then we just have this one of like, whatever this is supposed to be. Can you guys see that? Yeah, like I guess he's a mosquito, so it like makes sense, but it's kind of funny. Like there were a lot of really other funny ones. We could maybe take a visit back to that article later on. And I think a lot of people were saying like, oh, I didn't know this Loco Loco music video had a show. Well, it certainly does. I didn't even know about the music video or this show. But I thought they were like really hilarious. Actually, we have threads open now, or I mean, Lost Media page open now. We could be, we should go look at a few more of these. They were so funny. I didn't know because we talked about like how a lot of this stuff was found from a CD, but I didn't know that like every piece of like production art was found. There were just some really funny ones that we didn't even get to. What were the ones I really liked? If I can remember what ones they were. Oh, the happy birthday one was pretty great. Can you guys even see that, or is it really small? Oh, you guys can see that. It's pretty big. I think it's smaller on my screen. Yeah, there's the please one. This is like so wacky. Like, why does I? Oh, this one was hilarious. That was so funny. The Get Lost one. Oh my god, it's like he wants his friend to become Lost Media. Get Lost. It's so relevant to the community, in terms of like finding lost media. It's like this guy wants media to be lost, but this other guy wants it to be found or something. So some deep message there. I thought that one was really funny. I really liked that one, just because it had Lost in it. There's the I Miss You one. Yeah, I think like some of these were actually intended to be used as like use them on greeting cards or something. It seems like they were designed like that on purpose. Oh, that was all of them. Yeah, it was really funny. I also see a super chat from Rappa said, if you make a second Children's Lost Media video, which is happening. I have too many topics to not make a second one. Can you mention the Jelly Jam pilot and second Super Y one? Second Super Y pilot will definitely get a mention. I don't know what Jelly Jam is. I'll have to look that one up actually. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. We can look that up. I think I have like one more found media topic to talk about here. I think there's only one more. Did we talk about? Yeah, we talked about Sailor Mouth, right? I think we did. Okay, so this is the last one. Then I'll look up. I'll type in Jelly Jam right now, though, just so I don't forget. Oh, Jelly Jam pilot. Okay, I'll pull that up. So I think the final sort of like found. Also, for anyone that just joined, like Dan Otaku and said what was found, if you scroll back to literally the first few minutes of the stream. We covered it. I basically talked about found media for like a half an hour, but it's, yeah, I guess I won't spoil it if you guys want to go and relive all the hype. But the first like 40 minutes of the stream were all found media, and we're kind of concluding the quote unquote found media right now with this, unless there's something else I'm forgetting about. I can maybe double check on that after this, but I know the Twitter stuff is like that's like it's right here. So this you're not going to care about if you're not a music fan of Panic at the Disco, because Music Lost Media is always like some people like it, some people don't. For me though, I'm a really big Panic at the Disco fan. I really like a lot of their like older stuff. And did we talk? I don't think we talked about this. Did we? Can someone tell me if we talked about this already? Maybe we did, and I'm forgetting about it. I can't believe I can't remember what we talked about last stream or not. Well, even if we didn't, I guess I'll just say it again. Some Panic at the Disco songs. It seems like no one can remember either. If we talked about it or not last stream. We did. Okay. Um. Well, I guess I'll just mention it again since it's right here. Oh yeah, I guess we would have, because if this was the most recent tweet after the stream, this came from the stream. Well, anyway, there were more Panic at the Disco songs found, including the fan favorite song "Stuck in the Middle," which is titled "One This Time," which I was really happy to see. That I guess showed up in December. I was talking to the person that actually got them a little bit. So yeah, just a few tracks for Panic at the Disco that have shown up that have been desired for years. I think the only other two that I know that people really want to find are Turn It Back Around or Back Around. That one I think is still lost. There's only low quality recordings of it, I think. And then obviously Crooked and Clover stuff, which I believe is still lost entirely. I actually tweeted at John Walker like a few months ago and I mentioned it and he said nothing. So yeah. Um, so yeah, I think generally speaking, I think that was mostly all the found media. That was all like the found media that I wanted to discuss. Those big topics from the 40 minutes ago. I'll just look here quickly to see if there's anything else that I'm kind of forgetting about. Um, so Barnyard, a Crayon Shinchan dub, I guess, was found. Toon Jam, Jam in Video VHS tape. Not sure what that is. Happy Wheels, Dick and Dom. Yeah, really, there's always found stuff showing up. It's just some is more popular than others. I think we talked about this Ninja Turtles script because someone asked me about Ninja Turtles stuff last stream. Um, Yo Barry, what's up? Just got here about to record a podcast. What has all been found? Um, there was quite a bit of stuff. Ranging from Barnyard to Backyardigans to Sonic. Um, the first 40 minutes talked about the found media and we looked at it pretty in depth. So if you want to scroll back later, I'll leave this stream up. I don't delete this, or I don't delete any streams, but I don't private streams right away anymore. So anyone that wants to check it out after the fact, it'll be up for a while. So like the first 40 minutes were that. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I will plug this as well, since I had a lot of fun doing it and I think it deserves a plug. Let me see if I can. How do I find it? Actually, is the question. Oh, can I look at my likes? Yeah, here's a little like cross promotion. So I did this recently. Is this on screen? You guys could. I'll tell you guys when this shows up. Just you reminded me when you said podcast, Barry. I'll tell you guys when this shows up. I did an interview recently with Hannah and Kaylin from their Double Talk podcast, and it was really fun. I think like out of all the podcasts and stuff I've ever done, this one was like one of the most fun. Um, that was a few days ago. They're editing it together now, and they have a whole series, and they have like a YouTube channel and stuff too. They wanted they had been viewers of mine for a long time, and they wanted to have me on. So we talked about lost media and some community history and some searches and stuff. Um, and yeah, it was really cool, and they're gonna have the episode out soon, so I'll let you guys know when that's up. But you guys can follow them and stuff. They do a lot of other kinds of content too. It's pretty varied, but it was really fun, and they knew what they were talking about, which was really great. Like I would mention a topic, and like they knew exactly what it was. It wasn't like they hadn't heard of lost media, so they've been following the community and my content for years, which is really cool. So yeah, be sure to check that out when it shows up. I'll let you guys know when that airs. And I think with that said, I think that may have been like all the like list of things to go over. Um, so yeah, there you go. Also, fun fact: the mods can time people out for up to, I think, a day now. So be careful. Oh yeah, someone did mention a Moxie Show update, Chainsaw Vulture. I will do that. I will look at that. Um, yeah, I basically was not reading any comments for most of that found media stuff, so I will try to read the comments now that we're not sort of going down the list of topics that I want to cover. Um, I do want to see what was found from this. We looked at this article I think last week and it was very unclear what the status of it even was. So please tell me someone listed what was found and they didn't. No. Uh, oh, Ethan Cross is peacing out. Well, thanks for stopping by. I saw Logan said Ice Age Lost ending is that's not the Don Bluth thing, is it? Ending where Diego dies. I haven't heard of that one. We could look that up. I don't know what was found from this actually. Can someone tell me? David Doom said, any updates on American Peppa Pig? And someone else asked about Tickle You. Nothing that I've heard about either of those topics recently. They're about in the same place as they were the last time I covered them. I believe in my found media video from December of last year, or like a couple months ago. Also, I had to plug in my computer. I shouldn't have been so lazy to not plug it in originally, but I was, so. Well, I guess I didn't have to turn far. I'm sitting at my desk tonight. The Flapjack pilot found. Are you serious? I feel like that's not true. Porygon is peacing out. Thanks for stopping by. No, this is partially found. The Moxie Show update is in the Toon Jam article. Okay, I will go look at that. I saw that on the thing. Okay, yeah, this pilot is still not found. Okay, I don't know why someone told me it was. Okay, yeah, we did see this and I didn't know quite. Okay. Oh, you can see Moxie right there. Okay. Toon Jam is a PC game published by Turner Interactive in a partnership with Cartoon Network. The software also came with a bonus Jam and Video VHS tape featuring excerpts from the network's vast library of cartoons. Both the game and the video were notably hosted by Moxie of The Moxie Show. Ooh, cool. So this is like so this is like a whole thing. It's like okay, cool. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I can use this handy dandy live chat fan funding tab to read them all. Oh, I did miss a couple. Bingo from Bluey fan said, I got a new Xbox because my 360 died last weekend. Oh, that's good actually that you got a new one. I thought 360s were pretty sturdy. Maybe I'm remembering that incorrectly. I have a 360 and I've played it once, I think. It was in really good shape. That was like one of the best thrift store finds ever. Yeah, man, I've been wanting to play more games, but I haven't had time to. I wanted to start playing Metal Gear. I bought the collection on Switch, which GameStop sent me an opened new copy, which I was angry about, but I wasn't gonna send it back, so I'm meaning to play that, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm kind of waiting for Mario vs. Donkey Kong to come out, I think. I don't really want to get involved in Metal Gear. I don't know how long Metal Gear is of a game, but like I'm really looking forward to Mario vs. Donkey Kong. That's going to be an instant buy for me. And then Corvian said the Demon Lady commercial has a Lost Media Wiki article now. Oh, we could take a look at that too, I guess. Although I think a lot of people here are probably familiar with the Demon Lady, but I actually don't know how familiar. Like I remember the topic, but I don't know if I really I didn't follow the search that closely when it was being looked for. I was more of a Subway commercial guy, the Subway sub one. So let me go back to live chat. Okay, so the game itself is a multimedia video creator similar to games like Microsoft Movie Maker, Nickelodeon, Director's Lab. Players can create music. Okay, so Once done, the music video could be saved to a floppy disk. The CD-ROM also doubles as an audio CD. Ooh, cool. With 25 tracks based on theme songs. So, and the game came with a video. Okay, so the video was like what is the media that was like lost. So availability. While the game and the tape were sold in retail stores for $35 back when it came out, copies are hard to come across, especially if it's complete in box. A known retailer that sold the game was CompUSA. I know CompUSA. I used to go there when I had one near me. I remember they used to have we used to have one of those big Mario statues in the back of the store in the GameCube section. Yeah, so it's also possible that the game's rarity comes from a negative reviews. Oh yes, the classic "this game is bad," so no one bought it. Okay, so the only in-game footage outside of the review was a commercial. So on January 19th, 2024, Internet Archive user Mustache Duct Tape unearthed and uploaded the full bonus video VHS tape to archive.org. So the tape that came with this is now found. That's really cool. That's almost like a double search in itself because there's the game and the tape, and now both have been found. So that's really the game, I guess, was found back in 2021, and the tape was just found recently. That's really cool. I had no idea about that. That's a really cool search. Yo, there he is. This reminds me of like what I guess like early or late 90s like Flash game or whatever. Like Pajama Sam, or when I say Flash game, reminds me of like Pajama Sam. The what was that studio called? The Pajama Sam people in the Spy Fox. What was it called? Humongous. I said like Curious Entertainment. Okay, Humongous. Yeah. Also, Barry, if you feel like it, and also Ed Mario, any of the mods. I don't know, go nuts. Like don't worry about it. Like, if you gotta lay down the law, lay down the law. So, because I literally am barely looking at the chat. Cool. So this was found. And there's that's the box in the VHS. Oh, yo, Moxie's on the VHS tape. That's cool. Also, P-Dog, what's up? Glad you could stop by. And Phony, yeah, there was a lot of stuff found. This actually was found recently, this little tape that had Moxie content on it. But the first, 40 minutes of this stream was a big rundown of found stuff. So if you want to scroll back to the 40 minutes, you can check it out. Yeah, so that's a cool little found media too. Maple Cakes said DFHAD was found. Okay, is that like an object show thing? Is that a Lost Wave song thing? Whenever people abbreviate stuff, I have to run through an index in my mind and think, okay, what is this abbreviation for? Lost Wave? Okay. The only Lost Wave song I really know is like the Everyone Knows That, and there was another one I think that began with an A that was found. Zoog Weekends, what's up? Glad you can stop by. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Lost Wave. I think we had like a conversation about that a couple weeks ago, maybe. I can't remember. Also, Michael Bullen, what's up? You're like the only person on the internet that still calls me Lloyd, which is really funny. I was having a conversation with Jack's Cheese about that. You had commented, I think, on one of his songs or some song on a channel, and you said something like, "Man, this video is so great in Lloyd's videos," and like Jack's Cheese had no idea like what you were talking about. I'm like, oh, like no, that was my old really really old name. I didn't think anyone even still called me that, but you're part of a little mystery between me and Jack's Cheese, which was funny. So this was requested that we look at this. Jelly Jam. Partially found pitch pilot of British-Spanish children's animated TV series. Jelly Jam is a children's TV series that ran on Channel 4. Oh, Milkshake. We're back at Milkshake, guys. From 2011 to 2013, the series consists of 7 characters, all taking place in a neighborhood on the planet Jambo. So what is actually lost for this? The whole series? No, no, just the pilot. The pilot is lost. Um, is there lag? Try refreshing. No, the L actually does not stand for Lloyd Neon Thunder. The L stands for laser. Radiant, the old Radiant Lloyd Firefly username, I don't think has any connection to like any modern day. The only connection that has is like before I like used my YouTube name with in the Lost Media community. I actually I went by Radiant Lloyd Firefly because I brought it over from my Cartoon Network forum days. So that only existed for a short period of time before I'm like, well, like I'm gonna be making Lost Media content on my channel. Why do I need a separate name? My name is not Lloyd. No, I just thought it was a cool name on the Cartoon Network website or whatever. Because you had to pick like a real name. I remember in my video about this, I talked about creating a username on the Cartoon Network forums, and I wanted my username to be Radiant Fire, which is such a stupid name, but you had to like pick from a pre-select list of things, and the middle word had to be an actual name. So I was Radiant. I got the Radiant. I picked Lloyd because I thought it was cool, and then there was no fire, but there was Firefly, so I went with it. Yeah, my full yeah. So you guys know my full name is Laser Supersonic Quest. That's the whole name, the classic origin story, um, which I think I've told several times. It's a good one though. So the pitch pilot of this was made in 2008, and the character designs were different than the final show. Some footage of the pilot, along with some character concepts, were discovered in the pilot's. Okay, so clips have showed up, but not the full thing. And a pitch Bible, I guess, also showed up. But as of July 2022, no further animation. In 2008, a web page was made for Jelly Jam that had pilot designs. Okay, so it seems like a lot of content from the pilot has shown up, like these designs and these pictures and stuff, but not any actual like pilot animation. I've never even seen this show. I know we've come across Milkshake content before. What was that weird show from Milkshake we came across? It was like really, really bizarre. The character designs were strange. I can't remember what it was called. Maybe I'll look really quickly. Yeah, Audrey and Friends. Cheez It got it. I think it was Audrey and Friends. Is that going to come up just by typing in Milkshake? Yeah, it did show up. Yeah, I just want to look at this again. This was the really bizarre one. Maybe I should. Yeah, actually. Maybe I could pin a comment here. 40 minutes of the first 40 minutes of the stream covered found media. Scroll back and check it out. I'm just gonna pin this comment so people can go find that. Yeah. Oh, I want to just look at a picture of this. Oh yeah, weren't they all lost? Like all the episodes were lost or something. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Yep. 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 I wanted like just like a big picture. Oh, and I think all the tapes were mocked up but never actually came out. Yeah, this was the really bizarre show. Okay. I'm glitching out. Try refreshing, maybe. I guess I can't really do anything about the glitching. My internet is just bad. Gosh dang Comcast. Chavo said, "Hey, LSuperSonicQ, what's up, Chavo? Glad you stopped by." So you guys are talking about the Roly Poly Oly pilot article. Aaron Robb said not glitching out on this side. Yeah, so try refreshing to the person that said it was glitching out. It just lagged. Well, I don't know. I feel like usually the streams go pretty well. P-Dog says it's okay. I have no idea what my bitrate is, Critical Archive. Also, thanks for stopping by. Winter Catson, what's up? Glad you could stop by as well. Yeah, the roly poly oly thing. Actually, I am going to cover that in a video. Fun fact about that. I actually had I wrote, recorded, and edited the audio for a segment that was going to be in the last kids show video, but I couldn't fit it in. So it's going to be in the next one. So I might save that article for when it shows up in a video. Or I mean I'll save the topic for the video because it's I'm going to be covering it. Yeah, I have a big I don't know when it's going to come out, but I do have a big Lost Kids show video, like another one that I want to do. It's definitely going to be more than 30 minutes or more than 20 minutes this time. It'll be at least 30. I'm still working on like further content, like or future content, I guess. I mean, I have a lot planned like for future stuff. Oh yeah, someone was saying I saw Icy said prove it, Chavo. I don't even know what you guys are talking about because I missed it. But that reminded me, who was the person last time that came in here and said there was an update on Everyone Knows That song? They had a tape with an extended version. Are they here? Did they ever upload that? Because we never got an answer on that, I don't think. I've kind of been following Everyone Knows That a little bit ever since I covered it in my video. Also, we didn't look at the forums at all. Actually, we usually do that. Let's look at some threads. I think I'm trying to remember if there's any threads in particular that I came across recently that were cool. There wasn't really anything that caught my eye like specifically, but we can look now. Maybe I'm forgetting about something. I actually thought this was a really funny thread. It was called "Lost Media with No Hope of Being Found." I thought it was a really funny title, and like my first thought was me and my friends, but I guess that technically has a chance of being found. Oh, that's right. We didn't look up the demon lady. I'll type that in. We'll pull the article up. We'll do some threads, and then when we're done with a few threads, we'll go back to the wiki and we'll read Demon Lady. It's crazy that this took so long to get an article. Oh my god, that still scares me whenever I see it. I wonder what some of the replies are for here. I don't think I read this, or it didn't have 2 pages of stuff when I first saw it. Trying to read this really quickly. Slamfest. Paco Rock said Slamfest. London After Midnight. The original cut of Event Horizon. Mickey's Man Friday remake. I don't know what Mickey's Man is. Backyardigans. Filthy Mouth still has faith in Slamfest. Oh yeah, there was a really interesting. We can't elude Keckrock even when we don't want him to be at the stream. There was a really interesting discussion here about annotated YouTube videos being lost forever. I think when that was happening, some people asked if there was any videos I wanted backed up that had annotations. I think because people updated or backed up a couple of them on the Wayback Machine. I have a lot of videos that people saved in the Wayback Machine for some reason. I didn't even know people saved my stuff. Blue Baron said 4Kids Ultraman Tiga dub, but we're getting a couple more episodes soon. Well, I feel like this thread went from stuff actually being lost to stuff that just like could show up. I guess that's probably me whenever I say oh, Slamfest is never going to show up, and like, you know, it could. Yeah, remember that we talked about that movie from Brazil about the Amazon or whatever a couple weeks ago, I think, when that was found. That was pretty crazy. 100-year-old movie. This McDonald's You Better Don't Ad is still getting pretty popular. 20th Century Fox fan said, "Did you know that 2 September 1986 episodes of Press Your Luck have been found this past June?" Oh, cool. More Game Show Found Media. I know Game Show Found Media is a pretty big rabbit hole that I'm not personally that interested in, but I know like the Jeopardy pilot getting found was really big. That's cool though. There's an extension from Chrome that restores annotations to Incognito? Really? That's interesting. I did not know that. Does that mean that really the annotations aren't lost at all? Badman YT said, "Yo, what's up, Badman? Glad you could stop by. I'm just scrolling back up a little bit. Yo, Lost Media Busters. Glad you could stop by. Phony said, are any of y'all hyped for the Mickey Mouse horror movie? Oh, all that Steamboat Willie free use stuff. I forgot all about that. I feel like that's one of those fad things that like people will be really into for the first 6 months of it existing, and then like by the end of the year, no one's gonna care about Steamboat Willie. It's just for the meme, I guess. Um, yeah, nothing else. Yeah, actually, I, talk about Keckrock. Yeah, there's. I mean, I thought the story of Keckrock was pretty well known, but maybe people know it less than I thought they did. I think Keckrock was just supposed to be like. I think the purpose of Keckrock was to get an article on the Lost Media Wiki like made about him. I think that's basically why he existed. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any other interesting threads here, so we might. Um, I'll check the lesser known threads, and then we'll go to the Demon Lady article. Lost Academy Award. Oh, Boom Gaming said the Lost Academy Award character reactions. Oh, that's like when the animated movies were up for awards, the studios would make like winning and losing animations for each one depending on if they won or lost. I think some of those are still missing. That does sound familiar to me. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else. Oh, I was happy to see this thread for Mario Knight's hoax. I guess someone just wanted to find like a video of the hoax being recreated or whatever, like a video based on the story of the hoax. And I guess they ended up finding the video, but just funny, like we finally get a Mario Knight's Lost Media wiki thread. Like, yay! I just this is such a dumb meme. I love it. I'm glad that there's some lost content from this, even though the game is fake. I don't want to talk about Roly Poly Oly, you guys, because I'm talking about it I'm going to be covering it in a video, so I want to save it for the video. Oh yeah, the absolutely disgusting report, MCH art. The sewer reviewer brought that kind of more mainstream attention. Yeah, that's still lost, I think. I haven't followed it, but I'm pretty sure it's still lost. Uh, Retired said any Charlie Caillou updates. That thread was locked months ago, and there hasn't been anything since. There probably never will be, honestly. No updates on the Oswald Ozzy Osbourne commercial either. I'm so disappointed that didn't show up. I thought like out of everything that was going to show up, that's like, oh, oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. You guys want some more found media? Here's some more found media. This did not come out yet, but spread the words high and low. Tell your pet and your mother and whatever all that saying is. You guys know Uncle Walt? It's that like Uncle Walt is that unauthorized like parody animation of Mickey and stuff that was made back in like 1960. What year was it? 4. There's an article. It's a very very classic topic and stuff. It depicts the characters in very negative ways and stuff. And well, Uncle Walt is gonna get found, you guys. So I first heard about this from Yoshi Killer, but news has spread elsewhere in the community. Apparently, and I didn't tweet about this or anything because it hasn't happened yet. I'm assuming this is all legit. I'm assuming this is all checks out. So I haven't like, made a tweet or done anything else with it yet. But word has been spreading that this company called Thunder Bean, who releases a lot of like old, like free, public domain stuff and rare stuff. I think they did some releases of some of the censored 11 content. I don't know. I can't remember how much of it. They may have they may have re-released some of the Censored 11 stuff. Somehow, they got their hands on a copy of Uncle Walt, and it's going to be released in this collection of other public domain Mickey Mouse stuff, which is insane. It lists it right here. As the first year of Mickey Mouse cartoons will be public domain as of January 1st, here's a fun special set. I will include some really great reels of trailers from 35mm Technicolor prints, all three 1928 Mickey shorts, additional Mouse adventures from other studios, and some other complete rarities, including the infamous Uncle Walt short. Altogether, at least 12 shorts in the trailers and in a case with reversible art. We'll be offering it for a really limited time. Now, I heard this wasn't actually... it says pre-order. So this actually... Because I always saw this add to cart, and I'm like, oh, how has someone not bought this yet and uploaded it? It looks like it is still on pre-order. I'm sure someone in the Lost Media community is going to get this and upload it. But if for some reason they don't, or they release like 3 copies of this and then something happens, you might want to secure your own copy of it just in case. I'm thinking about maybe doing that too, just in case something happens and we end up not, could you imagine a scenario where it's like 10 people get this because no one knows that it even exists, because I didn't know it existed. This site pulls the DVD because some issue or something, and those 10 people are the only people that have it and they hoard it. So we don't want that to happen. So possibly buy your own copy of this just to have it. But I'd be surprised if any issues like that happen, or if no one else in the community buys it. But this apparently exists, and I would love to know where they found a copy of that reel or tape or whatever it's on. Because the last I heard, the creator of it, Robert Swarth, I think his name is, was the only person with a copy, and he was not going to release it. So I have no idea where they found it. Maybe Swarth decided to release it now that that early Mickey is public domain, so Disney couldn't do anything, and that was the fear over all these years. I'm not sure. I would love to know where it came from or how they were able to release it, if they worked out a deal with him. But this exists. So PK King Crimson said Steve Stachfield runs Thunderbean. Jerry Beck is friends with him, so they must have some pretty big connections, because I know Jerry Beck is like a really, really respected community figure in the old cartoon community. So all right, if Jerry Beck is I know he's not involved with it, but if Jerry Beck's name is dropped, all right, this checks out then. So there you go. Yeah, I can't remember what else they have. I thought they did have Censored 11 stuff. I'm kind of just curious now. Maybe not. So yeah, I can't wait for that to show up. I definitely looked through all this stuff before, but I can't remember if there was anything else on it that was really, really interesting. A lot of these releases do look really cool though. It would just be fun to get some of these and just watch through them. Just all these old, all these rare stuff and old stuff. I'm not super familiar with a lot of this old cartoon stuff. I only know about it just based on what I've researched, the old, like Censored 11 and the old Looney Tunes and stuff. Oh, this one may have had Jungle Jitters on it, maybe. Maybe it doesn't. No, there it is. Yeah, Jungle Jitters. That's a Censored 11. Oh, fun fact. Absolutely huge fun fact. Do you guys remember from the Censored 11 series of animation? Do you guys remember Coal Black? So, Coal Black and a lot of those cartoons have never been aired on TV or whatever, because they were banned. I was rewatching the Toonheads episode on the 12 Missing Hairs, which was banned Bugs Bunny cartoons, which was separate from Censored 11. And in the Toonhead special that talked about the banned Bugs Bunny cartoons, they had B-roll footage, just as they were explaining other things or whatever. And some of the B-roll footage they used when they were talking about, I think, just like war era stuff or whatever. They were talking about like rations or something, or like people hoarding stuff. I don't remember what the context exactly was. The point is, there was a clip, because in Coal Black, there's a clip of the Queen's castle, and she has a bunch of like sugar and like tires and stuff, I think, in her castle. Cartoon Network used, or no, it wasn't in the Bugs Bunny thing. I think it was in the wartime cartoon episode which aired, because the Bugs Bunny thing never, okay, the Bugs Bunny special never aired. It was the wartime cartoons which did air. In the wartime cartoons Toonhead special, which did air on Cartoon Network, there is a clip when they mention people hoarding goods that shows the Queen's castle from Coal Black with a bunch of sugar and tires and stuff in there, which means, even though it was for a split second, a very small, short piece of Coal Black from the Central 11 did air nationally on Cartoon Network in the Wartime Cartoons Toonhead special. So Coal Black was on TV. There you go. I thought that was crazy. Like, no one would know that was from that if you didn't have a close eye. But, like, technically Coal Black did get on TV in that way. So I thought that was so bizarre. So anyway, there's your classic cartoon rundown. Were we done with the forums? I can't remember. Also, for the record, it didn't show any characters or anything. It just showed like the background setting of the Queen's castle, but still, it was from Coal Black. So Custom said I might be able to get they might be able to get a copy of the Family Guy pilot because they have Seth MacFarlane's contacts. Well, that would be crazy. Is the Family Guy pilot still lost? Also, did we already look through that? I can't even remember. Did we look through this? I am curious what this Seven Wonders of Nico Nico is, but I have no idea what that is. Should we look it up or click it? I guess we will. We'll click this. We'll go to Carbs. We'll go to Demon Lady, and then we'll go to Family Guy pilot because I kind of want to know. I also saw a really interesting comment from. Wait, they're making a Chuck E. Cheese game show. Pozor said. I didn't hear that. That's really bizarre, actually. That's kind of cool, though. I would like for Chuck E. Cheese to be more relevant again. I really enjoyed the learning about Chuck E. Cheese culture when I did my video. I'd like to do a second Chuck E. Cheese video, actually. Maybe cover some Showbiz Pizza stuff, too. So I saw that Arika Studios said, this is a question that's been on my mind. Should lost media always be available to view online for free? Because that seems to be the norm for most people. Makes you wonder about the legality of it. I guess it like depends on your content. Like it depends on the context, I think, of the content in question. So for example, when it comes to like hoarding, let's say, like just for like if someone has a piece of media that we know they have and they will only release it for a certain amount of money or, for some specific reason, that I think should be on there for free. Because the person that owns it is most likely not the original creator that made it, and they basically just want to profit off of it. And that in those cases, I definitely think it should be free. You shouldn't have to pay. Like I remember there was a controversy a while ago with a Pokemon script. There was a script from a Pokemon episode that I believe was never aired. I believe it was never aired because it was supposed to air around the. It may have been around one of the earthquakes in Japan, so it had never aired. But someone had the script for it, and they were going to only release it if they got like $4,000 or something crazy like that. And I remember people told me about it, and I was pretty adamant. I don't think I called the guy out or anything, but I think on Twitter and maybe on the forums, I said like, we shouldn't be giving someone $4,000 to release a script. That, we don't know how much I don't remember how they got it exactly, but like, it was like, it didn't require any extra effort on their part to release it, other than the fact that it had this potential value because it was unreleased. And I think like after 2 days later, they released it for free, and it was really happy. It made a lot of people happy. So in those cases, I believe that's how it should that's how it should be handled. But if it comes to like Van Partible and Meso Blues, let's say, the argument, should that be online for free, or should he charge people to see that? He created Meso Blues, and he has the ultimate say over what happens to it. So in those instances, I can't really fault the person. I do think it's kind of like a little disheartening to know that he purposely wants to save it just to kind of hold on to that rarity. I can understand it. I don't really agree with it necessarily, because, like, how am I going to see it? He claims he shows it at these animation classes, but I looked that up once. I've never seen a Van Partible animation class online ever. So I don't know where he shows it or whatever, but like, and he doesn't go to conventions as far as I can tell to show it. Obviously if he did, I'm surprised if he shows it at these classes, no one records it in the class. I mean, nowadays people could have a camera built into their eye, and then once they see something, it'll automatically upload to the cloud. Like, who knows what people would do to get something like that. But something like Meso Blues, I can't really like harp on or anything, because like, okay, he made it. It's his own project, whatever. But maybe if he said something like, I'm doing a screening, the tickets are $25, come to this theater, I would probably be okay with that too. But I think where I would draw the line is if he said, I have Meso Blues, Lost Media Community, give me $5,000 and I will release it. Then I would say, go screw yourself. Who cares about that anymore? Then you're kind of like ransoming it, and that's where I draw the line. But if he's like, okay, I'm doing a showing, $25 for a ticket, okay, fine. So I hope all that makes sense. It's a lot of different ideas that come to how free Lost Media should be, and stuff like that. But that's kind of where I stand on it, I think. And I mean, I just saw like One Man for Dreams said, so don't pay for stuff. In the case that, I guess, to be a little clearer, with the case of something like the Seinfeld script on eBay right now, which is still up on eBay, the script to the unproduced episode, the guy that has it, obviously he found it. I think he found it in a storage locker. He's trying to sell it, make some money off of it. He doesn't care about Lost Media. He's an eBay seller. So in that case, I'm not going to say to him, yo guy, you shouldn't be selling this for $3,000. Just release it for free. Like, whatever. Again, I think the context is different. But if someone bought that for $3,000 and then said, Lost Media Community, you got to pay me $6,000 or I'll never release it, then that's a now you're being dumb person that bought it. So I hope all that makes sense. It's a really, really different lines that have to be drawn depending on your viewpoint or where you stand. Like, some people probably think that holding on to media because it has value is acceptable, and I guess to those people, okay, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I mean, I can understand why people would hold on to media, like the Seinfeld guy. Yeah, of course, if he wanted to, he could scan the whole thing, release it to the Lost Media Community, because people, he must know people are looking for it now. It's been so long and it's been talked about in so many circles. If he wanted to release it, that'd be fantastic. But like, I'm not going to say, oh, he's a bad person for selling the script, because he's an eBay seller and like whatever. So yeah, gets very, very different depending on where you stand. Also, I saw D-Dude said, what's the topic of your next... Oh, I thought you said, when's your next video? Well, the next video is coming out in a couple days, but I'm not going to spoil the topic, but it's like over 30 minutes. I think it's over 30 minutes. I haven't finished the final edits on it yet, but I think it's going to be over 30 minutes. I want to see what this topic is, by the way. Also, yeah, no problem. Arika Studios. That was an interesting question. Also, Sangron, thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the content and the videos. Yeah, I think the video is going to be at least 30 minutes long. It might be a little longer if I can add another segment to it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to add another segment to it. So I think I'm going to say we're going to cap it at the 30 minutes for right now. Yo, heck no, what's up? Glad you could stop by. It's been a little while, I think, since you've been to one of the streams. Okay, what is this Nico wonders about? This has been driving me insane, Filthy Mouth says. On the Japanese video sharing site Nico, there were video glitches that would occur on certain uploads. These were referred to on the site as the 7 mysteries of Nico. The glitches were comments scrolling too fast, comments not showing up on videos, the video progress bar speeding up halfway through, the progress bar rewinding, video time decrease. Okay, so so what's the purpose of this? It's just like why did the site glitch like that? Or there's like videos that suffered from these and they're lost? I guess Sakura Stardust talked about this, so I'm not familiar with it. I guess for some reason that wasn't what I was expecting. So, well, I don't know. There's your 7 wonders of Nico. I guess video glitches. Saw Arseny showed up. What's up, Arseny? And I saw Miguel Diaz said, "Did you read my chats, LSuperSonicQ?" I've been just looking back and forth at the chat, so I probably didn't see the specific ones that you said, but if you repost them, I can keep an eye out for them. And I almost destroyed the stream because I pressed the wrong button. So you guys probably remember this, right? Also, I think before I get into this, I'm going to take a little breather. That was a lot. How long have we been going for? Hour and a half. Wow. Yo, Plush Experience, can you please see my chat? I can see that chat. Did you say anything else? I will admit I haven't been looking very closely at the chat tonight. I've just been talking a lot. The Japanese user whose name I can't read said, "Hey, LSSQ, my dad was friends with one of the people who I think helped with Little Einsteins, and I'm pretty sure when I was 10, he showed me the pilot. I did not know it was lost until now." Well, the Little Einsteins pilot search is still going really strong, so if you have anything to contribute to it, definitely let us know. Miguel said, "I was going to talk more about artists like lost music albums and videos, but it seems like there's too much and it's hard to explain them or who they are. So that's all I have to comment about on that. Each song, everyone. Oh yeah, those. Oh yeah. The Lori Salvaterra's songs, that you mentioned before. Yeah, I still want to do a lost music video at some point. I'm kind of still gathering up topics to that. So at some point I'd like to cover that more closely. I do still want to like talk about the Panic at the Disco songs and stuff, which might be better for maybe give more reason for me to make a lost music video rather than just including them in like a regular found media video, but I'm not sure. Like I've said before, music is so like divided when it comes to what people are into. Like, I mean, there are so many people just in this chat alone who are like really into Lost Wave, and there's a bunch of people who don't care about Lost Wave in the chat. It's like it's so varied. Music is a very fascinating area of lost media, honestly. Speaking of Lost Wave, guest Dreamer said, "Any updates on Everyone Knows That?" Not as far as I know. Also, the chat's going by really fast now. Yeah, Matt, One Man for Dreams said, "What music genre do you like?" Yeah, a lot of what I listen to is like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco, and they don't have a lot of lost content to begin with. So like, just in and of itself, because there's not a lot of content from genres I like to cover, it's harder for me to like, care about like, oh, this Kanye West song is lost because I just don't listen to Kanye West. So like, it's harder for me to like care about it. I mean, that applies to most topics. Maybe with animation being the exception. Mega Man Anniversary Collection. I forgot about that one. Itsy Bitsy Cherry. I think I've read that. or I've read that one before for myself. I think I've come across it. Yeah, I can check that out too. Oh, I did see everyone knows that was in the news in France. Retired said. I thought we looked at a thread about that a couple weeks ago. I think I mentioned that. Um, a Mickey Mary celebration has been found. Mickey and Friends said. I'm not familiar with that one. I think someone was saying something about Mickey stuff before. Is it the same thing? And Plush Experience was saying, I did. Did you know the Hamtaro English dub had a season? Hamtaro English dub had a season 5 dub that did not air. Oh, there's a Lost Hamtaro season, like the original one that aired on Cartoon Network. I didn't know that. That'd be good for a Lost Anime video, I think. Um, Critical Archive also said, has anyone asked Media Garage if they have Me and My Friends? I don't remember if anyone asked them about that. I thought maybe someone did, but I can't confirm. On the forums, it could be maybe someone should ask. I know someone. I think Jackson Teller on the forums, who's dark, or Jackson Teller in on YouTube, who was Dark Rage in the forums, I think has contacted Media Garage. I might ask them if they can ask them about that, but I could have swore it was already discussed. Can't quite remember. But it sounds familiar, like someone may have asked them already. Um, oh my god, Digital Girl is another Lost Wave song. Kit Sickles said, "Do you think it's real?" I actually have not even heard the story about that. Honestly, after everyone knows that was possibly believed to have been AI or faked or whatever, now I have to question the existence of every Lost Wave song. So if I had to guess, I would say no, but I don't know. I mean, I'm questioning. Everyone knows that now, and people have spent way longer searching for that one. So I mean, nowadays it would probably be really easy to do that. Chainsaw Vulture said there's proof for Digital Girl. Oh, there's proof. There's proof that Digital Girl did exist. Compared to everyone knows that, which didn't exist. Yeah, Critical Archive. Last week, or the last time we streamed, people were saying that the Carl guy that uploaded that stuff started acting really strange. But I don't know. Like, it just seems weird because, like, why were red flags not raised at the very beginning of the search? Did he just act like normal during the beginning of the search? It seems kind of weird to me that, like, now everyone realized, oh yeah, this is strange, this is fake. Like, I don't know, it seems strange to me that after all this time, now it's only being realized. That's being realized. I feel like I was supposed to take a break, and instead I just read a billion comments instead of what would be fantastic if I tried to drink a liquid while I was streaming. That would be fantastic. Um, that would be really interesting if I drank a liquid to refresh my throat. Honestly, I I think I am gonna if I get a water, maybe that's the secret to, like, I always say, like, oh, I can't believe we went for 3 hours. I'm so tired now. Maybe if I actually had a drink, that would, like, rejuvenate the throat and it would keep me going. I also never get snacks during these streams. Honestly, if people drink, like, I know they drink water during panels at, like, conventions and stuff. Um if I had like a water, um I don't drink coffee though. I used to drink Kool-Aid. I don't really drink that anymore. I like water. I like water, and I like soda, but I don't drink it anymore. I'm trying to think. I like you guys know that Simply Lemonade? I don't know who makes it. It is Simply brand, whatever. I don't. You go to the store and it's like the Simply Lemonade or Simply Limeade or whatever. I love those juices. Those are really good. Water and the Simply stuff. Those are like my two favorites. Lost Media Busters with the classic comment there. I don't think anyone's commented that in quite a while though. I do drink Baja Blast. Baja Blast is really good. I don't think there's a single Mountain Dew flavor that I ever drank that I'm like, this is bad. I do like Mountain Dew and sodas. I just don't. They're bad for you. You know, when I drink them, I try to like not drink them often at all. Ooh, try drinking some tea, Heckno said. Thanks for the super chat. You know, I actually did buy a whole box of green tea a while ago, and then I never actually opened it or used it. I usually, there is a local coffee shop that I go to. I usually only go there when I'm on a date, so I never go by myself. But whenever I go there, I usually do get a nice warm green tea, and that really hits the spot, especially in the winter. It's really nice. What soda do I order at Domino's? That's a trick question. I don't order any soda at Domino's because it's overpriced. I'll go to CVS and get my 2 for $5, which is usually a Mountain Dew. I haven't had Domino's in quite a while, actually. Now that you guys say that, guess what? We've moved on to the food portion of the stream. Baja Guava Blast sounds so good, Jasmine. I think I've mixed some like soda flavors before and they turned out awful. Buy Domino's? No, Space Thing, no. You guys always ask me to buy Domino's super late. I probably wouldn't have bought it even if it was earlier. Pizza stream, yeah. I don't know when we're gonna do a pizza. We never did all those meme streams. Lost Food and Drink, Global Luna. I've been wanting to do Lost Food and Drink videos for a long time, but everyone kind of already covered the topics, like other channels, and I could never figure out how to do them like well, so I never got to them. Yeah, maybe at some point in March for my 15th anniversary of the channel, we can do a pizza party or something. Maybe we can go over like Jack's Cheese's house or something and do a little party with people or something. I'll think about that actually. Thea Games said, "Did you hear the Wizards of Waverly Place got a pilot greenlit for a sequel series? Interesting. I remember liking that show on Disney Channel. I remember like that one wasn't bad. Sweet Life wasn't bad. I didn't really like Hannah Montana or anything, but those two were okay. I think there was another one too that was pretty good. Do we have to go look at Disney Channel live action shows now? Yeah, the channel's 15 Lost Media Busters. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it's been 15 years. Oh, I guess you could just order your own pizza, yeah. I guess you guys would be watching us eat pizza. Maybe we can get a cake. We'll go to Dairy Queen and get a cake that says like "Happy Anniversary LSSQ." Yo, that'd be cool. We should do that. Actually, we could do a. I think I already said this. I'm going to PAX East this year. We could do an LSSQ anniversary meetup. We'll have a little LSSQ anniversary pizza party meetup at PAX. That'd actually be really sick. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about that too. I think I did do a Dairy Queen stream once, or maybe I was going to do it and then I never did it. I can't remember. That would be a good meme stream though. I don't know if there's reception at Dairy Queen. Bingo said, "Have you ever tried or heard of Freddy's? It's good." I thought you meant like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was gonna say no. Freddy's. I've never heard of that. Is it a pizza place? Or I guess I could look it up. What do I say? Like Freddy's food? Oh, it's frozen custard. And now this. Oh, I shouldn't have typed that in. Yeah, I'd never heard about that before. I should have done that in a different tab. I'd never heard about that before, actually. I don't know how much I would like frozen custard. Have I ever had frozen custard? Is the real question. FNAF pizza party. Honestly, if there was like a Chuck E. Cheese nearby, we could have a pizza party at Chuck E. Cheese, everyone. That'd be fantastic. All right, I think we can read this article now. So, all right, I got my drink though. I think I am gonna go get a water for like 10 seconds, and then I am gonna be back because I don't think I can continue without a drink. This is the first time that LSSQ cannot continue without a drink. I didn't even mute my mic for that. I don't know if you guys could hear all that. I got more than a drink actually. Between you and me, I grabbed a Hostess cupcake too. Hostess, where's my sponsorship? Let's do it. Let's collab. I actually love Hostess stuff a lot. I eat like Hostess cupcakes all the time. They're so good. Okay, I'm gonna eat that later though. Yeah, I really do think if I eat and drink during a stream, I'll be able to do stuff. Like I'll be able to stream better. Ooh, that hit that water hit the spot. Let me tell you. Ed Mario said, "Hostess cupcake. Which flavor? Chocolate's their favorite. I think chocolate's my favorite too. You can't beat the classic. I do like the birthday cake one occasionally though, and lemon's okay, but yeah, chocolate's the best though. What kind of water? It's store brand water. Oh, yeah, bingo. Don't worry about it. I mean, I think people know I am from the Boston area anyway. So, and I'm literally going to PAX East. Well, I guess I could have flown there or something, but yeah, I think people know I'm in the Boston area. Okay, that was really good. I think that was really good. Okay, Japanese text. If you actually have a copy of the Little Einstein's pie, that would be huge, and there's a lot of people looking for it. So definitely keep me updated with that. Um. Also, yeah, it's just like store brand water. I can't remember. I know I've had water before that actually tasted bad, but usually most store brand water is. I can't really plug any specific type of water. I mean, Poland Springs is really good, but I guess when I drink water, unless it's bad, like man, I definitely did have some bad water once. I can't remember what brand it was, but oh, maybe it was Dasani that was bad. I think there was something else too. We need a water tier list. Goth Cat Girl, honestly, maybe. Okay, I gotta say, okay, I need to. I'm gonna try to not eat this and talk at the same time. But like, it's like drinking made me realize how hungry I am. I gotta eat a little bit of this cupcake, and then we'll read the article. I also didn't have any dinner or anything, so I'm like really hungry too. I think I ate around 4, and now it's 9. I'm gonna eat this away from the computer though. I also don't want crumbs on my computer. Um, -0. So if you're looking for what was found, the first 40 minutes I talk all about found stuff. So you can scroll back and check out the whole thing, and it's exciting, exciting plot twist. Or I don't know. I'm trying to be dramatic with it. Oh, um, Crocklow. Okay, did you tell me that your name was Crocklow to begin with? Because I remember at the very beginning of the stream, I said this person is Japanese text, and I didn't see you say anything. So okay, I can remember that. Um, okay, maybe I can read this while I like how there's 291 people. It's like more people came after I started eating this. I'm gonna read this article in a second. I'm just like really hungry. Helmet Boy, what's up? Glad you stopped by. Picky said bye, Alice. Oh, Picky's peacing out. Okay, I was confused at first. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Um, why doesn't someone just set up a GoFundMe and pay 4,000 for the script? Um, I gotta say that again. Cool Caden Cool Cool Kadam says, why doesn't someone set up a GoFundMe and pay for the $4,000 Seinfeld script? I think it's only $3,500 now, and I feel like no one would do that because that's a lot of money. And well, I don't know. Maybe there's not enough interest in like Seinfeld content from people who would want to like spend money. I'm surprised no one just bought the script outright already. You know, like some crazy Seinfeld fan dropping that much money. Like I'm surprised it's still up actually. I was actually going to start. This was like a big meme. Also, I should have had 2 cupcakes. I was going to buy. I'm chewing. I was going to buy a really rare. This is like maybe the biggest meme plush I've ever seen. I'm not going to say what it is in case I end up like doing something with the idea or doing some meme video. I was going to buy the biggest meme plush of all time. And yes, it's a video game related plush. It's not Kek Rock. But it's like $300, I think, because it's just like insanely like weird and wacky. And like the guy's on an international eBay. And I was saying to my brother, I wonder if we could like start a fundraiser to get money for this guy and make some kind of video about it. But we're like, no one would pay to see me make a video about a $300 stupid meme dumb plush. The history behind him is actually fascinating, though. That's why I might just buy it anyway and make a video about it. Although I probably wouldn't make my money back from the video, but kind of goes along with international plushes and stuff. But it was so funny. Okay, I'm done eating and stuff, so I'm going to read this super chat, and then we're going to go back to the article. Beck Z said, have you heard about the lost extended Dutch version of the Gummy Bear song being found recently? Not many people talk about Gummy Bear Lost Media. I haven't heard about that specifically, but I've actually heard, I thought I remember hearing a lot of people talk about Gummy Bear Lost Media before. Like, I feel like every stream someone usually mentions one. I guess I haven't heard, maybe I haven't heard about that specifically. I can't really remember. But I know, like, occasionally new Gummy Bear stuff will show up. And I think that reminds me of, like, the, Psycho Teddy. I can't, like, talk now. Psycho Teddy. People, like, were telling me that, like, some, like, you know, like, something, Psycho Teddy series, some music videos were lost or something. But, like, then I questioned what was lost, and people were telling me, oh, it's actually found. But I guess, like, there's still a ringtone that's lost, so that in itself is almost like its own rabbit hole. I'll have to look into that more closely, but, oh, and the message was redacted. Okay, I could look into it more, Bexy. I'm not super familiar with it, but I know that there's a lot of different, discussion about what's been found and what hasn't been found. So far, with like Scuffle Bunny and Psycho Teddy and Gummy Bear and Crazy Frog and that stuff. Yeah, you gosh dang people, oh my god. I knew you people were gonna meme that. That was a complete, like, my mouth slipped. Okay, let's finally read this. I'm ready to read. Carb Solutions, aka Demon Lady, found a series of TV commercials. I didn't even know there was more than one. Carb Solutions, mostly known as Demon Lady commercials, are a series of commercials for the product Carb Solutions, but it became mostly known for a Demon Lady appearing in the commercials. So the Tip of My Tongue subreddit is what started the search for the commercial after recollection. And there was a year given as to when it aired and what it depicted. And the post never went anywhere, but one commenter mentioned that the commercial was similar to the other one that was being described. And that they searched for a little bit for one about the bar, the protein bar. And then they were talking about the plain one, which apparently exists too. Which I don't even know if I knew there was a plain one. I think I only knew there was the baby shower one. So a year later, a post stated that. Okay, some more posts that didn't go anywhere. Okay, this is a lot of like stuff that didn't go anywhere. Lost baby shower, Jasmine. Yeah. I mean, unless you have like photo evidence of an event that happened, or wouldn't like, unless you have like photographic events or videos of an event that happened, wouldn't it be lost? I guess. Because how would you like document it? So this was not the last post of it. As wow, this really took off on Reddit. I guess that's why I wasn't really involved in it. So there were more Reddit recollections that talked about this and just described the topic more closely. And this is a long article too. And there were key details about where it aired and what was in it and stuff. So anyway, the availability is what I like to look at in these articles for the most part. With accounting posts, replies, and talks about it, it was possible that this commercial existed at one point. The only way for it to be found was if someone was lucky enough to save it, which is how most commercials show up. On April 16th, 2021, people found a video uploaded in 2011 by user John with a P that shows a compilation of TV ads, and the first commercial was baby shower. That's kind of like actually how the Subway commercial was found. Wasn't it found in a compilation of other things from a few weeks prior? That's really interesting, actually. I didn't know this was found on like a compilation from 2011. See, so like some people would say this was never actually really lost, based on some other people's definition of lost media because it was online all the time. But like we didn't know it was there though, so it was lost. At least I think that would count as lost. So and then the airplane one was found about a year later. So yeah, I didn't actually know all those details. Misplaced. I just feel like we get a little too crazy for talking about misplaced media. I mean, I can understand why someone would say that, but like, just say lost. I am not on Reddit, Slimcognito. I used to have a Reddit, and every time I would post anything, everyone would like either trash the post or it would get deleted. So I said Reddit is the worst, and I've actually only heard bad things about it from other people. So I guess I was kind of right in deleting my account. That was a long time ago, though. Maybe if I had it now, people would like not hate my posts as much. Then again, the Lost Media Reddit hates me anyway, so I don't know. Which the Lost Media Reddit has nothing to do with the Lost Media Wiki. Just gotta throw that out there. But I know people like always complain about me on the Reddit for some reason. Why do they hate you? I just know there are a couple of threads that people are like oh, like he doesn't know what he's doing or whatever. Like, okay, this is exactly why I don't go on Reddit. Coconut Fred pilot. We could look up the Coconut Fred pilot. Was there another thing I was supposed to look up? I think. Also, Little Miss Acorn. Glad you could stop by. I think I saw you said earlier you were dropping by and decided to stay for a while. Nice. We were looking at Lost Media Wiki articles. There wasn't too much stuff on the forums this week that I was interested in. Now I have 3 DMs. I had 1 before, now I have 3. And the first 40 minutes were all about found media. So if you want to see what was found, check out the first like 40 minutes. Oh, so I'm trying to gather my mental list of everything we were going to look. Also, Michael's Mega, what's up? If I don't remember if I said hello to you or not. Also, I think I spelled coconut wrong. I still spelled it wrong. There was a search for this on the forums, I think, and it didn't really go anywhere. I think I had been planning to do some Kids WB Lost Media that it never happened. I think this was going to be in one of those videos, so I would have covered it by now. if I had done the Kids WB Lost Media video, but I never did. David Doom said, "Oh, the Lizzie McGuire. If there's an article for that, we can look it up." Um, can you post Lost Media updates in the community tab, like on YouTube? -0. I could do that, but I think it's less fun to just like. I feel like that's like what Twitter's for. Twitter's for like, hey, look at this found media, but YouTube is more like, let me tell you the story about this found media. So I like saving those for videos. Yo, Diamond Core, what's up? Smith Zero, yeah, there was some cool stuff. We got a new page of Sonic Tokyo Toy Show prototype screenshots, which was really hype. I hadn't even seen that they took a picture of it, of the page, a few days ago, and now we actually have a nice scan of it. So if you scroll back 40 minutes or to the first 40 minutes, you can see all the found stuff. But that was definitely a highlight. The Goth Cat Girl said, speaking of coconut-related lost media, the banner for Donkey Kong coconut crackers can be seen in the background of the trailer of the original version of Food Fight. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wonder why that's there. That's crazy. I thought you were going to talk about that, whatever that game is, like, that Mr. Pants game or whatever. Like, I know coconut crackers became that Mr. Pants game or whatever it is. So sometime in 2002, Coconut Fred's fruit salad was originally intended to be pitched to Disney Channel. Wow, I didn't know that. Maybe I've never read this article before. That definitely wasn't in the forum thread about this. Until a meeting with Warner Animation Senior Vice President Christopher Keenan, who saw Coconut Fred after Oridi attempted to pitch to another project. So Keenan fell in love with Coconut Fred and decided to buy the project. Mr. Pants is in Banjo-Tooie? I did not know that. Dingamagoo. I have to... Wait, hold on. I just have to see... Oh, where is he in the game? Oh, on the TV! On the TV! That's really funny. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I did not know that Mr. Pants was in Banjo. That's awesome. Also, Sophia Precure, what's up? Glad you could stop by. We're reading some Lost Media Wiki articles, and if you go back to the first 40 minutes of the stream, that's where all the found media is. So on November 12th, 2002, a pilot was made to pitch the show to the network. The pilot looked to be an early and seemingly extended version of the episode Master of Disaster, with the characters having different designs compared to the final show. The most notable changes being Fred's missing hair strand, and the character designs being more rounded. Okay, so after the pilot was pitched to Kids WB and greenlit, the pilot was used in Six Flags WB Crash the Backlot, where you could voice over the cartoons, the characters in the pilot instead of a booth. That's really funny. Oh my god, you could make them say funny things, I guess. After Crash the Backlot, the pilot hasn't been seen since, and that's all that's left of the pilot. Okay. Yeah, I remember people. Yes, I remember people said that clips from this pilot were in YouTube poops, and no one like knows where they came from. I think. Yeah, they said they didn't have the footage of the pilot. Yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't know this. Later, it would be discovered that the pilot footage used in the video originated from an upfront promo. Okay, but that probably wouldn't be the whole thing. And then in a Q&A document with the director of the show was released. The Q&A. So we got the voice actors. So he was asked about if he still has the pilot, this director, and he said, I'll look, but can't promise they still exist. Upload a promo. Okay. So basically, we're waiting on the director who probably is never going to find it, and a new footage was uploaded from a promo. Oh, there you go. Corvian said there's a Lost Media Wiki article on the found full FMV of Luigi's Mansion Space World. Ooh, we could take a look at that. I know there's a lot of there's kind of been a resurgence in popularity of Luigi's Mansion Space World content. Actually, there's like that thread on the forums and stuff. Yeah, we can take a look at that. Thanks for the additional super chat. I also saw Jinx showed up. What's up, Jinx? Glad you could stop by. And Blue Fat Crab as well. Hello. Yeah, so I guess there's not a lot from this. I know there was a thread in the forums that was about this, but it seems like nothing came of it because this is about as far as I knew. Well, I don't think I knew that the thread may have been from before 2022. I can't even remember. Yeah, I would like to cover that someday. I would like to maybe look at other WB pilots if there are any other that are still lost. I know like Rebel Taxi covered a bunch of them. I think he covered a bunch of them that may have all been like found by now. That would have been years ago though that he talked about them. I remember there were like pretty early Rebel Taxi videos when he did that series of just of lost pilots. Also, yeah, Sigma. We were talking about Psycho Teddy a little bit earlier. There was some stuff lost, some stuff that. Oh, this is not the right article. Oh yeah, the Lizzie McGuire thing too. I'll do that one first, I guess. Actually, this one was a super chat. Maybe I should do this one first in case I forget. Yeah, but Psycho Teddy. Some people were talking to me about Psycho Teddy that like they remembered some of it, but or some stuff was lost. But then other people were saying not all of it was lost. That some other people were saying was lost. So I think all that's missing is a ringtone and a music video, maybe. Yeah, it's. Yep. Now we're gonna meme that every time Psycho Teddy comes up. I think I took that off of my bingo sheet for this year. It was on there originally. I think I took it off. Yeah, we talked about. I think one time I talked about the Jamster commercials, and I said they were creepy, and people were like, "How would you think they're creepy?" Because when you see like Scuffle Bunny come on the TV at like 1 a.m. with his little like high pitched song, and you get, just an ominous voice like, "Oh, look at the bunny! Text 111 song to." It's like that sounds like a scam. That's creepy. I don't know. That always like freaked me out. I never liked that. Why are there gerbils here? Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, like imagine like seeing this like on your TV at like 1 a.m. I don't know. It's like creepy. And now everyone's gonna be like, "No, you're dumb. How can you think a little bunny's creepy?" Well, I don't know. I thought it was like unsettling at 1 a.m. That's because it kind of was a scam, Smith Zero. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it just seemed like really like sketchy. I guess. What the? I'm like reliving my like scary childhood Scuffle Bunny 1 a.m. memories now by seeing this new stuff I've never seen before. What is this? Anna, what does it say? What is her name? That's creepy. Suddenly Scuffle Bunny doesn't look so bad. I don't know what this is. Molly? What the heck is Molly? I feel like I've maybe seen this one or something. Anna Blue? Oh, that's creepy. These are all kind of creepy actually. Scuffle Bunny doesn't seem so bad now. Are there any other to that line from SpongeBob? Are there any other ringtones I should know about? Let me find another one. I'm kind of curious now, just to go down a little rabbit hole of this. Okay, I know about Crazy Frog. What? What is this? Jamster All-Stars. Is this? Yeah, based on the thing. Who are these guys? Why'd they not get their Crazy Frog people in here? These are like made up characters for the game. Yeah, Crazy Frog is absent despite being the most popular character from Jamster. Yeah, what the heck? Oh my god, you got a free ringtone for buying the game. I just want to what screenshots exist, low quality stuff. I mean, this is not worth finding. Is this a fish? Oh, it's a bird. Do you guys want to find this game? Man, that's very memeable, I think. Well, that's absolutely bizarre. Oh, yo, Sewer, what's up? Glad you could stop by. Yeah, we went down. We are currently going down a little Jamster rabbit hole because I said Scuffle Bunny was creepy, and then I found this lost game, and the Scuffle Bunny's not even in it, and Crazy Frog's not even in it. So instead, we got fat fish birds. That looks like a fish. I knew you were gonna say that, Sewer. Imagine at what you're alone in a dark room at 1 a.m. with the TV on, and you hear Scuffle Bunny come on with a narrator voice like, "Oh, look at the cute bunny. Text 555 to vote to get your free ringtone." Like, it's scary. I think whatever this is absolutely horrifying though. That's even worse. I've never even seen that character. Oh, is Gummy Bear Jamster? Oh, okay. I feel like I maybe knew that, but I didn't know that. Oh, is this the bird again? It's a really small picture. Oh no, where's? Yeah, there's the bird. Sweetie chick. Oh, it's a plush. It's. Oh my goodness. What the heck? And I bet it sings the ringtone. That is insane. Sleepy Artist said LSSQ is just scared of emos. Maybe. That's really funny, actually. Yeah, maybe it's just. Maybe I have an allergy to emos. We have to look at Jamster plushes now. Oh, there's only like a few of them. Oh, there's the dragon and Crazy Frog. Did they only do a few of them? I guess. Well, this is something that I didn't really need to see today, but maybe they only did 3. Or actually, let's just hold on. I want to look up. Did I even get to the? I didn't even type in the right Luigi's Mansion thing. Yeah, before I forget, let me just pull this up. Goth Cat Girl said, "Will we find Jamster All Stars if we text one of the numbers in those commercials?" Is Jamster still around? I think they weren't, right? Or were they? I didn't even like look. Oh, oh, it is still around. It is still around. Well, maybe the U.S. one isn't, but it looks like they still operate in Germany. We found all these people today, all these characters. The company also sold insurance for mobile phones and home electronics, and ran online gaming and online dating services. Imagine using the Jamba version of Tinder. Oh my god, that is bizarre. Um, Controversy. Misleading customers. I was right. They were creepy. Yeah. Well, I guess they're. Whoa. 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 There's some controversy here. I'm reading the last paragraph in controversy. That is interesting. Oh, what was this? Just a commercial or an advert? Was it a? That seems like something that would be like lost media, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It, Edorado Master. I'm wondering if that's lost or if it's like we have. Do we look that up? I don't. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do it in a tab that you guys can't see. Um, it looks like it's. No, if you can find it on YouTube, I think. I just typed in like the title of it, and it seems like there's uploads on YouTube of it. So there's your little Jamster rabbit hole. What? 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 How did this come up? Got a bunch of hamsters now. This is like an iconic picture. Yeah, the hamster jump scare. I mean, someone could make a creepypasta for Jamster stuff. Actually, I'd be surprised if someone didn't already do that. I mean, it reminds me of the hamster dance stuff. But I used to like the hamster dance stuff. That stuff was cool. Um, Chainsaw Vulture said, if you were to cover Lost Hanna-Barbera stuff, would it be its own video dedicated to Hanna-Barbera or part of Cartoon Network? It would probably be part of Cartoon Network. I don't know if I would have enough content for an only Hanna-Barbera thing. Um, I think it would probably be better to do it with Cartoon Network. Um, so yeah, I know a little bit about this topic actually. So this was like the original like video of Luigi's Mansion that was shown at Space World 2000, and for years only like short clips of it had been like used in other compilations and shared online, but there was an original full version that I think what an old IGN iteration had, and no one could find it. And IGN didn't have it. I think I tried looking for it. Um, I tried to contact I think some of the old IGN people back when I was looking for this years ago, and I don't remember if I ever even found their contacts. But yeah, it showed a lot of early concepts and early visuals and stuff. It looked a little bit different than the final game, honestly, from what we ended up getting in its entirety. Oh, GamerWeb is maybe what I was thinking it was called. Yeah, I definitely looked somewhere on some old. Was GamerWeb part of IGN? I definitely looked on some old website for it. Um, yeah, so I actually don't remember quite how this was found. The full tech demo was shown on a site called GamerWeb. The footage would be there until 2003 when that site was closed down for a new site called Kikizo. I don't remember coming across a site called that. An archive of Kikizo was found that contains old things from their archive, but nothing about the Space World 2000 tech demo. Only 8 seconds of the footage was available online. Yeah. So eventually, users Jimmy, Jaden, Bluefire, Sorcerer, and um, Petabyte um, contacted the creator of the. Oh, oh, that. I feel like I knew he was contacted, but maybe I didn't make the connect. Maybe what I'm thinking of is I went to an IGN iteration and went down that, and I didn't even come across or didn't know about this GamerWeb, or I didn't look into it because I don't remember this Kikizo thing at all. Huh? Okay, that's a little simpler than I thought it was. I think. And there are some screenshots, and it's all online and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, it's a nice old school Nintendo topic for sure. Robo DZ Archive said, "Hi, what's up, Robo DZ? Glad you could stop by." Oh, Petabyte. Oh, Petabyte, like a pita pocket or whatever. I was gonna say I don't eat bread, so I wouldn't know, but I guess that's a false statement. I think retired is peacing out. Thanks for stopping by. Um, I mean, I can't spell anything. Nick 90s is here. What's up, Nick? Glad you could stop by. For some reason, that reminded me. Man, now I want bread. I'm like really hungry. Now that reminded me. Um, saying Nick, I remember. I was on YouTube once, and there someone like uploaded like Nick commercials or whatever, and it seemed really official. And I'm like, oh, is this like an official Nick account that I'd never come across? And the channel description was like Nick can suck a that, and I'm like, oh, well, that answers my question. It's definitely not really Nickelodeon. Um, Grand Joe Coro Art said, LSuperSonicQ, check out the McRib. Why did I say McRib? That McShrimp Bites Lost promos. Is there an article for that? I could look up Lost, or why would there be Lost? Well, or no, I guess that is a commercial. If there's like an article for it, I guess I could look it up. McNugget is peace and oh, are they saying good night like as a greeting, or good night like they just got here, now they're leaving. Gabriel said, isn't cake essentially sweet bread? Cake is bread with sugar. Cat lost her hat said. I don't know. I never thought about it like that. Um, hmm. That's a good question. Also, I can't believe we've only been going for 2 hours. What time did I start? I feel like I started like 10 years ago. Borkbein said, now what really is bread? Glizzy McGuire. Is that a meme? I think someone else said that too. Heck no. Unless you guys are joking about how I can't type correctly. Also, I am gonna be I'm gonna be pretty amazed with how I'm going to finish my video. Because when I'm done with this stream, I'm probably gonna have to start working on it. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna stay up all night to do it. If we ever get bored enough, I'll probably make a forums post on all the Lost Jamster stuff. That would be fun to look through, actually. I would check that out on stream. Um, yeah, I gotta read this now. I think I need more hydration before I start reading. We need to get that Lost Media bread. The Lost Bread. The sequel article to the Lost Pizza. Actually, pizza is like pizza dough, isn't that like bread? So the Lost Pizza is like Lost Bread. Me and my friend's pilot has to be found this year, Jared said. I hope so, but I wouldn't necessarily count it. Did it snow where you are? Little Miss Acorn said. It hasn't really snowed that badly recently, but it is the time for snow. And yep, I already want it to be spring too. I hate winter. I hate everything about winter. There's nothing good about winter. It only brings up more problems and more, inconveniences that don't exist at any other time of the year. It's like funny because like sometimes I'll get really angry at the weather and I'll start like, like not like intentionally, but I'll get like so angry I'll be like who invented snow? Like can the guy that invented snow just like not have done that? Can we just delete snow? And it's like you can't do anything about the winter or the weather, but like I don't know, like who invented winter? Um I think I've heard about this topic before, by the way. So you're against the snow miser? I am absolutely against the snow miser. Heat miser's where it's at. Man, and that's the thing too is like it's well, I do prefer the heat, but like my heat tolerance is like really high. Like it has to be really hot for me to start sweating. So that's why I'm used to the heat. I live in the cold like all the time. But yeah, except in summer basically. But yeah, it takes me a lot to get really warm. I like warm weather and being hot. But for cold, if it's like 50 degrees or 60 degrees, I'm like freezing. That's why I wish they made a heat miser Jemmy singing snowman guy. I get the heat miser one. Oh yeah, the Winter Warlock Meerkat Queen from the Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Lost snow shoveled off my driveway. That's funny. Yeah, lost weather. Mickey said, "Please read. I saw a commercial a while ago. Little Einstein's pilot had Quincy having a you may have seen like an ad for it because some ads used pilot content in early VHS promos and stuff. So maybe that's what you saw. There definitely wasn't anything on TV. I don't think from that. If there was, I would be surprised. Um. So this is a canceled. So season three lost production material of canceled Disney Channel series. Um, the revival was announced on August 29th, and that it would be released on Disney Plus. It was going to come from the series creator Terry Minsky, who had recently signed a new deal with Disney. Okay, so I think the problem I think was that yeah, production of the series was halted after 2 episodes were filmed in February. Hilary Duff stated that it had halted because Disney had deemed it not family friendly. Disney said it was still in development, but Duff said that she wanted to have it on Hulu. In April, Duff stated that she was in contact with the writers of the series, but in December it was canceled. Dang. And no footage or plot has ever been released. It's unlikely Disney will release that. Yeah, I'm sure. Unless it leaks. It could leak. Before its cancellation, a short clip was shown at 44 in a Disney Plus reel. Interesting. Well, kind of reminds me of like the iCarly adult series that people I think didn't really like. So maybe this would have sucked anyway. I never watched the original, so I wouldn't really know. A lot of you guys have made memes where you've said that you've talked about lost homework and lost stuff to your teachers and stuff, which is really funny, I think. That's become like a thing now. I still only have 3 DMs that I'm probably not going to read until 3 days from now. Oh, Thea Games said a writer for the revival actually came out and said the second episode was going to have a hookup, and that's the reason Disney deemed it not family friendly. I maybe it was just a bad idea to even. Well, does Disney like own the rights to it? Maybe it's just a bad idea to work with Disney anyway if you're going to try to make a show about like older life experiences. Oh my God, Slim Cognito changed their profile picture to Scuffle Bunny. No. Gosh dang, Scuffle Bunny. It's a pretty good picture though. I like the background, very like orangey. I'm surprised they even did. Did they? They even? Surprised they even got to 3 seasons of the iCarly thing, Michael's Mega, because I have only heard like kind of not great things about it. Yeah, you're scaring me. What Borkbind said. I'm getting scared, guys. Yeah. Um, Anything else specifically you guys want to like look up or do? I guess. I'm trying to think if I have any merchandise stuff we can. I know we've looked at Nintendo candy before. We've looked at like fast food stuff before. Trying to think if there's any other recent events related to like food or nostalgia stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot Scuffle Bunny has a bunny girlfriend. I forget what was her name. I can't remember. I think my sister had a plush of that, of the girl bunny maybe. My sister had a plush of I think regular Scuffle Bunny. Um, Lego Lost Media. Is Sewer still here? Sewer, do you know anything about Lego Lost Media? I thought maybe you talked about it before. I feel like that's familiar to me. Or I know I've seen a lot of videos about canceled Legos and stuff before. Matthew Davidio said, "Hey, LSuperSonicQ, my favorite football team just lost. I'm happy to see your live streaming. I feel better. Thanks for the super chat." That reminds me, I'm assuming you're watching football because like the Super Bowl's coming up and stuff, and it's like the playoffs now. People were asking me earlier, I think in the chat, and I totally missed it. Who I was rooting for or whatever in the Super Bowl or whatever. I have actually no idea anything about that. The only time I ever really cared about the Super Bowl was when the Patriots were like in it because no one in New England cared about the Patriots unless they were winning. So when they were winning, like like I liked watching them to see, if they were gonna, do good or whatever. But now that they've sucked for the past like many years, I don't even follow football anymore. But it's too bad. I definitely know what it's like when the Patriots lose. Those rare times when they lost and it was always a big deal and stuff, and all the scandals, which I believe that they I know I'm sure you have plenty of people say nope, they're still cheaters, but I believe that they more than enough, especially Tom Brady, more than enough proved that he was not a cheater. What does he have, 6 Super Bowl rings, one with another team? Like, come on now. Like, he's just a good player. But I'm absolutely biased because I live in New England, so I'm sure anybody else you talk to would say they're a bad team and Tom Brady sucks and everything like that. Um, Hey Coat Draw said, have you seen recent news about Lost Found music? There's a lost song called Funky by Royal Treatment Plant that was found recently after a long search. Oh, I haven't heard about that one. I don't keep up with lost music that much, other than with what people tell me, which is mostly like Lost Wave, or if I've heard about like a new Panic at the Disco demo or something that showed up. So I haven't heard about that one. Um, Michael's Mega was also saying the band is extremely obscure. Their music videos have like 5K views from 16 years ago. Wow, that's actually, yeah, that's the perfect formula for a song from something like that to go lost. I also said I Jackson stuff said I come back during sport ball talk. Yeah, I mean I am not like a big sports person, but every now and then I'll like follow it or whatever. Like I don't know, I'm not like I don't care that much about it. Smith Zero said if you want lost physical media, there are cancel. I think I'm like reading. If you want lost physical media, there are canceled sets, or there's lost canceled Bionicle stuff, including the original 2010 plan, a lost 2007 book, and the canceled third year of the reboot. The only memory I had with Bionicle, which I think is probably I've told this story before, I was invited to some kid's birthday party at like the bowling alley or something in it must have been elementary school, and I bought them a Bionicle. That was like the gift you gave to someone when you didn't know what to get them. And now Bionicles are like these really cool, valuable things, which is like really funny. Back then it was like I don't know, it was like an awkward gift, and now it's like Um, now it's like, whoa, did we get some actual live found media again? You guys are saying Digital Girl was found? Or Little Miss Acorn was saying Digital Girl was found? Um, can I still get more like information on what that is? Because no one really explained it to me at the beginning of the stream. Also, I saw Corvine said, "Do you eat ice cream in New England during the? Do you eat ice cream during winter like a true New Englander?" Yeah, I have gone to Dairy Queen in the winter before. I have done that. Um, yeah, I guess Digital Girl was a Lost Wave song that people were looking for that I didn't even know about. I guess until right now, until the stream. So, is there an article for it maybe, or I could just like, can I just get like a summary of this somewhere? I don't think it's a Vocaloid song. It looks like people have been looking for this since the beginning of the year, maybe, or like since the, late last year, maybe. There's a Lost Betty Boop episode. Interesting. Called Accordion Joe. I wonder how many like old cartoons like that have lost episodes from them. I didn't even know that. Um. Well, I guess I don't know where this is found or any other information about it because I guess people that know about this don't need to explain to other people what it is. Like Lost Wave is they know what they're doing. Yo, Rabbit Corridor is here. What's up, Rabbit Corridor? Glad you could stop by. We were doing all kinds of memes. Well, we were reading articles. We were looking at found media. The meme stuff we were talking about was, or when I said meme stuff, we had a long conversation about Jamster and Scuffle Bunny actually, and I remember you had a Scuffle Bunny plush. I think I don't know if you had the girl one too. I don't remember if you had both, but we went down a little Jamster rabbit hole, and I said I was scared of Scuffle Bunny, and then Slim Cognito changed their picture to Scuffle Bunny and stuff, and we found like other characters I'd never seen, like Molly and stuff. Um, yeah, crazy stuff. And now we're looking at a Lost Wave song, and I have no. This is like foreign to me. I no clue what's going on here. Well, for anyone that wanted Digital Girl to be found, it was found. So there you go. Now we just need everyone knows that, and then I will. And then was there like another Lost Wave song I thought I saw recently that people were looking for? There's like an endless amount of Lost Wave songs. I don't even know where to find it, so I can't play it or anything. But um, is there anything interest or is there any interesting Transformers Lost media? Aaron Robb said, I don't know. Let's take a look. Gabriel, what the heck? I guess I'm not surprised that would have come up. I mean, that's Digital Girl sounds like a Vocaloid song. Um, Morgan Wallen fan said, hi, what's up, Morgan Wallen fan? I know who that is. I'm not totally clueless, but I do not listen to country music, so Rabbit Corridor said the commercial for the Scuffle Bunny ringtone left a big impression on me. Yeah, it left a big impression on me too. I'm scared of it. I do remember you did go, you had some promo CDs from Germany and stuff too. I think Analog Girl and Digital Girl. Like scrolling and I'm not even reading this. Transformers the movie partially found deleted scenes of animated. Okay, that's 80s one. Japan clip shows lost Japan exclusive episodes. Interesting. Oh, then this is a repost. Transformers lost IMAX cut of science fiction action film. A lot of this is like the same article. Just oh, Transformers spy changes to the rescue. Found pre version of. Okay, that's yeah. I guess some of this stuff is kind of interesting. um, yeah, I'm not. Nothing here is really grabbing me though. I guess this actually, what is this one? Oh, thanks, Raft Dreams and Slim Cognito. I didn't think anyone could hear that. And now is when we make the meme. That sneeze was not lost media, unlike the one that's still on the lost media archive, I think. Yo, cool Kadam. If you're confident in that lead, you should try looking into it or spread or sharing it with the Lost Wave community if you haven't already. So what was? Oh, this was found. Two scenes removed from from the redub taken from the Japanese DVD. Okay, so I'm sure this is they got rid of these. Okay, so an energy generator exploded. Okay, and then they got rid of it. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's been found. The original dubbed version was lost, but now it's found, and they just cut it from the DVD release. Digital Girl was a different lost song under the name Digital World. I can't actually find it. Huh. Kit Sickles said, well, I don't know. Nick Nick 90 said, hold on, I'm getting the hypercam out to archive the sneeze. That's funny. Yeah, it's really funny. Um Okay, good memes, guys, good memes. I was seeing what was going to unfold there and okay, you got to laugh out of me. Um Any new articles? We haven't checked the new articles. Unregistered hypercam. Okay, I think we're memeing a little too hard now in the chat. There's a Linkin Park recorder cover of Crawling that's lost, I guess. Oh yeah, Cubo. I think we talk about Cubo every now and then. Um every so often we recall like some of the shows on Cubo, and like Pekala always gets brought up, and Willa's Wildlife and the Hedgehog Show and all those things always get brought up. Um Oh yeah, the Zula Patrol was also on Cubo, I think. I forgot about that. I showed you guys the Zula Patrol plushes, right? I think I did. Poverty nostalgia. That's the funniest way I've ever heard anyone describe Cubo before. Oh my god, that's put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt. Heck no. Yeah, I watched Cubo like way after I was a kid. It was like a free channel and it was just on some of the times. Yeah, I've heard about the Cubo shutdown incident, but I've never really looked into it before. I don't know if it's like a fake creepypasta thing or is that real or whatever. I've definitely heard about it before, but I'm not familiar with it. I've never really looked into it. It's fake. Oh, okay. Well, there. Okay, there you go. I figured it was fake. Rabbit Corridor said, "LSQ, remember the Pecola keychains we have? I do remember those. We were talking about those a few streams ago. I don't think you were here, but um, I think I was I or actually maybe it was on Twitter with someone. It may not have been on stream, but yeah, I remember or maybe it was on stream too. Yeah, all the Pecola merchandise that exists and stuff, and it's really really rare. Yeah, I like Pecola a lot. Pokemon Trainer said, "Do you know if there is any Scooby Doo lost media?" I think there is a lot of Scooby Doo lost media. I know. Oh, there's a Willis Wildlife pilot, I believe, Billy Judd. But yeah, I know um for the Scooby Doo thing, I know there's like a lost like R-rated cut of like that live action movie that everyone knows, which is pretty famous within the community. There's probably some other like smaller stuff too. Merch portion. Oh, have we reached the merch portion? I guess we kind of have. I don't think we have the Wild Kratts pilot cat. Is there even an article for it? Oh yeah, the R-rated Kangaroo Jack cut too. I forgot about that one too. Uh oh, maybe the pilot was just the first episode actually. Maybe we do have it. Or maybe we don't? I don't know. There's no like article for it except this Wild Kratts wiki article. I don't know. It looks like it might be found. Or is there an earlier version of it or something? I don't know. It's kind of unclear. Club Penguin plushes flushed away. I haven't thought about flushed away in probably a decade or two. I know there's a GameCube game, and that's like all I know. Okay, and apparently there are flushed away plushes too. Why did they make plushes for this, especially of the stupid slugs? It looks like these other ones too are also like custom of the main guy. I remember the McDonald's toys too, though. Was his name like Roddy or something? I remember. I think I had this as a kid. He was like a compass or whatever, and I think this guy had like a ball or something inside of him. I think maybe she had like stickers or something that rolled out of her pants. Yeah, I didn't even know. I knew the McDonald's toys. Oh my god, they're like mascot suits too. What the heck? This is like a. Also, who is that guy? Is it the guy that does his voice? Who is it? Maddie Healy? I don't know. I don't know anything about the production of this movie. Also, was this stop motion or was this CGI? I can't even remember. The lost cut of Flushed Away, Chase said. I feel like that sounds familiar. Maybe I have heard about that before. Also, you guys are saying CGI. Okay, so it was not stop motion. I don't know why I thought it was stop motion. CGI to too much water. Hey, well, Rubber Dubbers did stop motion water effects and stuff. Also, Mega Drive 64. Nice to see you. And Zero to Hero. What's up? And Fearodactyl. Welcome. Shark Tale. Oh my god. Shark Tale did get like Kelly toy plushes or something. I remember. Yeah. And these are like really rare. I think these are like valuable. Oh, no, that's Nanco. Oh, I thought Kelly Toy did do some. Maybe it was Nanco. Maybe it was Nanco, not Kelly Toy. Maybe none of them are expensive. I just for some reason I thought they were. The oh the the Skibidi toilet. Yeah, where is it? I tweeted about it or whatever. Yeah, you can Adult Swim released a set of toilet accessories to dress your toilet up like a Carl, and it's like really really valuable or whatever. This is really hard to find. I think it's when I looked for the couple that I looked for to get pictures or whatever for my tweet. Yeah, they were like several $100s, and you had to find one that was like not used because it's kind of gross, like getting a used one. Would you put Carl's face on your toilet after someone else used it? And we still haven't found the Meatwad balloon or anything, which I don't think ever existed. Did you look up Chicken Town? I think we did that. Dude, when did I? I looked that up at some point. I think was it on Twitter? Someone showed. I have. Why do I have like a memory of that? For some reason. No updates on the. Oh, that was you. Oh. I remember like looking at a picture of it. I guess I haven't looked into it yet. Oh, was it on Discord? Maybe. I actually put it on my video list, so I will be covering it. Banjo Rocks. I just haven't looked into it yet. Also, there's no update on the Aqua Teen Simpsons crossover thing either. Chase, I haven't heard anything about that. Like since I did the video, basically, other than people just saying that it only existed as a bumper or a promo or whatever. But I don't know. It just seems like weird for them to have made all those specific scenes and have it not be from a larger piece of animation. Also, yeah, I forgot about Shark Tale too. I forgot about that. Oh my god. When I thought I saw when I thought I remembered Shark Tale 2 being a real thing, and then everyone would told me like, no, it never existed. And I'm like, no, it had to have existed. So false memory on my part. Um, there are two Jamster ringtones with only previews found. Interesting. Well, I guess that would be Jamster Lost Media then. Oh, above the cloud. Earlier we were talking about Lost Wave, or we were talking about Lost Wave for like the entire stream. Diamond Core. Yeah, I knew there was a new one people were looking for, and I couldn't remember what it was. Above the clouds. That sounds right. That's what it was. Also, something called Waving Flags Fun Video TV is found. Is that another Lost Wave song? I feel like I'm in the Lost Wave community right now. I yeah. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that Robo DZ archive. That sounds really familiar to me. I can't believe like my I can't believe my memory is like so bad. I can't even remember like where I heard certain things from. Like, I guess I get so many like DMs and messages, and I see so much stuff that I lose track about where it all came from. But I do remember hearing something about that. Oh, you sent it to my Twitter? Oh, maybe I didn't see it yet then. Um, Poppy. So I'll get to that. I'm behind on Twitter DMs and stuff, so I'm going to be going through all those in the next few days. I'm probably gonna get my video out, and then when my video is done later in the week, I'll be able to go through Twitter DMs and stuff. Um, That the song was found on that bootleg DVD. That's what I heard. Mega Drive said LSuperSonicQ. Recently, I found out about some partially lost Adam Sandler special on MTV to promote Little Nicky, which I think had lost animated shorts or something in Japan, which are now found. Where they have Deftones and Incubus play songs with movie clips, and only one clip seems to be found. That kind of reminds me of like that Radio Disney Bowling for Soup concert that I think was played live and like it wasn't recorded or it wasn't saved or re-released. Yeah, that music lost media video list is piling up. That's for sure. Um, that's kind of cool though. You'd think something like Deftones and Incubus would have been recorded or saved. Maybe no one cared about Little Nicky. I only heard about that because of that other topic that I just mentioned that had been lost. Before that, though, I don't think I had heard about it. What was the most interesting lost media that was found? McNugget asked. I guess that would depend on like, different people's opinions. Collectively, I guess Wicked Witch Sesame Street is a really big one. I know Cracks was a really big one. For me though, I don't know. I mean, JBVO Dragon Ball Z is always going to be really high up there. Same thing with Super Y Pilot. Um, I guess it would probably just like depend on who you ask. No updates on the Team Umizoomi pilot, though, unfortunately. I was really hoping that one was going to be found pretty quickly, but not yet, so. Um, I would honestly be surprised if Team Umizoomi doesn't get found before this year is over, though. I feel like it's gonna happen. Will I ever do a video on Adult Swim lost media? Slim Cognito said. I think I did want to at one point, but a lot of the topics kind of ended up getting shifted into like other videos, so I'm not sure if I would be able to do that now. Maybe if I could find replacement topics, but I know a lot of them got shifted into other videos. So as of right now, that's not really a plan. Oh yeah, I do remember that CD Rabbit Corridor or the songs Rabbit Corridor. You are lost media hoarder. You're not uploading your lost songs. Does anyone here even know what Maxine is? I didn't even know it until Rabbit Corridor, listened to them. Mr. N said, any updates on Hitogata? Did you ask that like last time too? I feel like you did. No updates on that. I don't know if anyone's even looking for that still. Um, Mitlow said, Big Star Secret is my favorite lost media. I'm really rooting for Big Star Secret as well, but we haven't heard from the data hoarder guy. I don't know if we will. It seems unlikely we're going to at this point. He may have even been misremembering it. We never even confirmed it really was the video we were looking for. Gabriel said, is there any Tekken or Street Fighter lost media? Off the top of my head, I know there's a version of Tekken that like you can't play. It's called Tekken Tag Tournament Turbo. It's like a sped up version of Tekken Tag Tournament that I believe was only available for play at like Evo one year or some Japanese convention. I believe the ROM for that game is not available officially. I mean, I guess you could just speed the game up yourself. I think that was the only difference, is just the game was sped up. But I know that like an official version of that like technically exists, and that's still lost. I want to cover that at some point. It's kind of obscure. Thea Games said my 3DS is lost media. My second DS is lost media too. My first one broke way long time ago because I got mad and I raged at Smash Bros. And I remember I told you guys I bought a second one to get Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transfer to get my Pokemon into the Switch. Well, but the internet connection on it didn't work, so I said, oh, I have to replace the Wi-Fi card. Guess what? I broke a ribbon cable that connected the top screen to the motherboard or whatever, and the console turns on now, but you can't see anything and there's no audio. I think I have to replace that top screen to get it working again, which is like a 30-step process and probably gonna mess something else up. So I ruined I ruined a second DS. So maybe I just won't even bother with that anymore. I'm not sure. Really, really sucks. I couldn't. there was a screw that was stuck in the bottom, and I said I can't really get the bottom of the DS off. Maybe I can just slide it, and I slid it, and there was a cable there I didn't see, and it ripped the ribbon cable. Also, I don't mod my DS or do any of that stuff, so I would either do it officially or not at all. Borkbein, I'm a purist. I admit I am a purist when it comes to that stuff. I know there are easier ways to do it, but I can't do that. I saw someone say, yeah, We Stand Gorillas said, did anyone find out what happened to the puppets? No update on the puppets, other than the fact that Jim Henson did not make them. They were made by a company called Unit 10, which I guess some people in the community seem to know, but a lot didn't. I didn't know it until recently, so I made a tweet about that a few weeks ago, and that's all that's come from that. Yeah, also, I just have to make a quick bathroom stop because I really have to go to the bathroom. But I'll put on some Jack's, instead of leaving you guys with nothing, I'll put on some Jack's Cheese music while I go to the bathroom so you guys can listen to something. So I guess we'll have a little intermission here for 2 minutes. I think you guys will be able to hear this. Okay, I'm back. Just abruptly kill the song. Yo, Lex said, first time watching a stream. What's up, y'all? We're kind of just hanging out, doing some Lost Media stuff, talking about nostalgia stuff. Also, if you guys didn't see, that song was called In Full Bloom. I've used it in a lot of my videos, so you can go find that on Jack's Cheese's Bandcamp, or I guess on YouTube. Nate Animate said, "Hey, LSuperSonicQ, I'm the Nate from the DM group who found the walking test of Pablo." Oh, what's up, Nate? Oh yeah. Glad you stopped by. We are just hanging out. I hope no one memed too hard while I was gone. Is a minute 33 seconds a world record? Was it a minute 33? I tried to hurry as fast as I could. The Jack's Cheese music reminds you of some Capcom music, Demi Remy said. Ooh, that would be a pretty big compliment to him. I know he likes Capcom composers. Oh, Buttermilka, what's up? Or you changed your name. Well, glad to see you stop by. We're pretty much just hanging out. We were looking at I guess at this point we're kind of just like chatting about Lost Media and stuff. I'm probably going to end up staying up all gosh dang night to edit my videos, so I don't even really care how long this goes for because I'm going to stay up all night editing, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not really on a time limit or anything, and we got a full crowd. We got a full crowd going. So how long have we been going for? Yeah, 3 hour, just at 3 hours. That's basically the norm. Okay, not 24 hours. I wouldn't be able to edit my video. Um, oh, Smith Zero, you always stay up past your bedtime. But this is the cool kids stream. Is there good smile lost media? Gabriel said. There might be some products they never released. I don't know a lot about them, so I can't say for certain. But I wouldn't be surprised if they like canceled some figures. I started buying Nendoroids actually, so maybe that's something I could look into more closely in a little bit. Vivi said, "What's up, man? Not too much. We're just hanging out. We're looking at some lost media. We're looking at Aqua Teen Hunger Force toilets. I got a lost media wiki stuff going on here as well. Yo Fred, it's me. Said hi. What's up, Yo Fred? Doing pretty good. I had some water and a Hostess cupcake, so I'm doing better than I would have been if I didn't have those. Some guy said just joined the stream. Through my own investigations, I found the Vimeo account and the website of the guy who made the show reel with the Backyardigans thing. How can I share this? I wonder if that's someone we've contacted before. Can you DM me either on Twitter or Discord, and I can take a look at that? That might have been someone we already contacted because that sounds kind of familiar, but I can take a look at it. I actually didn't know I could drink water because I never do during these streams, so it was a miracle I even thought about it. Corvian said, what's the longest stream you did so far? I think it was the 6-hour stream, and I think that was back in December 2016. It was a little more than 6 hours, I think. We had viewer call-ins, I think, back then too. In the old Google Hangout format, we would send viewers the like the Google Hangout link, and they would join the call with us, and they would talk to us for a little bit. And that got absolutely chaotic after like we sent it to a few people because they'd keep joining back, and it was really kind of got a little hectic. But when people followed the rules, it was actually pretty fun. I remember, I don't know why I remember this. Like this was 2016. This was before Lost Media. I remember there was, oh my gosh, this kid must have been like 5 years old or something. I mean, no disrespect or anything, but just like a kid was watching the stream, and they called in. Obviously, like we don't know like who's watching, so we put them in the queue, and they came in, and they joined the stream, and they didn't ask me about Clay, they didn't ask me about games or whatever. They just wanted to show me their panda plush. Like it wasn't even like panda from a show. It was just a panda plush. And they're like, look at the panda plush. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a nice panda plush. And that was it. And then they left. So like, I don't know. I remember that after all these years, just like a kid called in just to show me their panda plush, which I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. Like if I can tell someone they have a cool plush and it makes them happy, like that's, I mean, more power to you, I guess. Try to find what panda plush it was, P-Dog. Oh my God. Yeah. I remember, I think a lot of other, I can't remember what any of the other calls were. I think that stream is still on my channel, actually. It's in my archive stream playlist. I don't think I ever got rid of that one. I can't remember what any of the other calls were about. I know a lot of it was like merchandise related because that was around the time of like the Tomy merchandise and stuff. And it was before Lost Media, so there wouldn't have been like any, I don't think it was like, it was before the main Lost Media era. It was like I think Kablam and Metroid Dread had come out that year, but it wasn't like a big thing yet on my channel. So I don't think there was probably a lot of talk about Lost Media at all. Danny Jam said, I remember those streams. Yeah, that was a long time. It was a long time ago. I mean, I don't even remember when I stopped doing those like Hangout era streams, the LSuperSonicQ cast or Hangouts. The Hangout streams was before LSuperSonicQ cast era. I believe, or it was maybe right around the same time. It may have been no, it was before. It was before. I think the 6-hour stream was not technically LSuperSonicQ cast branded, but yeah, I mean those. We haven't done call-ins or anything like that for a long time. I don't even know how we would do them anymore because it was easy sending people Google Hangout links. We'd have to go through Discord or something now, and I can't don't even think I can have people join Discord calls and get that streamed at the same time because OBS doesn't work with it or something. I remember that being a problem. So, uh, I guess if anyone wants to add me on Discord, they can just add me LSuperSonicQ. It's just that I will usually always, or my Discord inbox and friend requests are pretty low right now, which is good. So if you send me something, I can get to it in a couple days. My Twitter stuff is a little backed up, so I'm gonna have to probably not um, do Twitter stuff for another few days till the video is out, which I think I should be able to get it out. I think I should be able, like I said, I'm going to edit when I'm done with this. And I think if I do it all day, all night, I should be able to get it done. Diamond Core said, is the currently non-playable podcast interview with Eric Baker mentioned in the Me and My Friends Lost Media forums thread a new potential lead, or has it already been searched through? I'm going to say it's probably new. I think I saw you post about that. I thought maybe someone had contacted Eric Baker already and he didn't have anything, but I could be wrong on that. But I don't think that specific interview has ever been like researched. So there could be something maybe he mentioned in that. It's too bad that we can't find that because it would probably help quite a bit. Do you have a public Discord server? Danny Jim said. No, I don't. I've had them in the past, but they've all been off. They all ended in disaster. Well, two of them did. So I don't have any at all. I'm in the Lost Media Wiki one. I kind of consider it's not my server, but like that's kind of like my server. I'm in there, So that's the only server I can like recommend. The toilet looks like Thomas? How? I don't under what Yo Fred, it's me. That's not the first time someone said to me that friend requests were off for me. But people can like it's weird. Like some people will say like they're off and then like the same day I'll get other friend requests from other people. So I don't know. I've never changed any settings in there. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe just send me a message or whatever in the Lost Media Wiki Discord server. Like go in there, find my profile, and just message me or whatever, and I'll like accept your message. Some guy DM me about the info. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. I can even pass it on to the search group as well. You're not in the server. I don't know. That's really strange. I mean some people. The link to the server you can find on this homepage here. You go to the Lost Media Wiki, and you go here and you click Discord and you're in. Yeah, no problem. Nate, thanks for stopping by. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon in that group chat. People were just saying like skidibby toilet or whatever, and I knew what they were talking about. So I just searched it. We really don't need it anymore. Hear me out, lost toilets. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've talked about recently that I'm forgetting about. Okay, we talked about that. That was funny. I'm on this podcast, which is cool. This was all the found media. This was yeah. I think we're really far back now. When's the pizza party? I live in Pennsylvania. I want to go. It's pronounced skibidi. Oh, what did I say? Skibidi. Close enough. Well, I will be at PAX East in March, so if you're gonna go to PAX East, you people can meet me there. I am not sure yet if I'm gonna do cosplay or just be regular. I'm not sure yet. I'm really excited to go though. I'm gonna go with Jack's Cheese and stuff. It's gonna be really cool, and actually Rabbit Corridor as well, and CC Short. So it's gonna be the four of us. Got like the whole LSSQ team going. Yeah, it's a good picture to leave up, actually. That's a really good picture. The longer I look at that, the funnier it gets, actually. I can check my Discord and Twitter after the stream, Fred. Yeah, I love the idea of cosplay, but I just don't know if I could like pull it off. Yo, can Vin Partible go to PAX East and show Meso Blues there? Yeah, Alex. That's what that made me think of. The models in this picture look so bad, by the way, but like in a funny way. I mean, not. I mean, just like the actual models, just in general, they just look bad. Oh, so I did say it right then, Slim Cognito. Okay. Um. Meatloaf or Mitlo said, "Have anyone in the chat heard of Total Fruit Island?" I think that gets mentioned. Someone clipped me from a different stream talking about it on stream. You can probably find it. Um. Yeah, that's that's I remember that. Total Fruit Island and like the object stuff always gets brought up in these streams like all the time. Go to PAX as Otis the cow. That would be a really good meme, actually. I think I've heard of Team Toon before. Um, I have not played Silent Hill, Dan Otaku. I have wanted to, but I just haven't had the time to get into the series. And also, the games are really expensive. I can't afford them, so. I think I've heard, though, that Silent Hill 2, the Japanese version, can be played in English, but I don't have a Japanese PS2. I only have a Japanese PS1. Um, we're doing like a comment speed run now. I don't know who Oddity Archive is. Well, hell or Belp, so I don't know who that is. Um, uh, Lucas Nanami said the first thing I see when I enter the stream is Barnyard Pitch Weezer. Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know a lot about that Azumanga Faith dub. I thought the show was called something different, unless that's like a sequel. I haven't heard about that, but people have told me that there's like lost stuff from that series, so I'm kind of familiar with it. I also don't play emulation Lucid, so I would not I wouldn't play a game on. I tried playing games on emulation before, like on my computer, and it just felt really weird. So I'm not interested in that. Um, Also, is Silent Hill 2 actually on Xbox? I didn't know that. Huh. Maybe that's actually I might actually buy that then. I didn't know. I mean, as cheap as it can be, that's fine with me. I Silent Hill is a game I would just be getting to play, not so much to like collect necessarily. So I don't really care about like, it's what edition it is. I guess I'll have to look into that. Maybe for October, with all the other videos that I say I'm going to, or all the other video games I say I'm going to make, and then or play, and then I never actually play. Like Luigi's Mansion and all that stuff. I have Luigi's Mansion 3, and I haven't played it for like 2 Octobers, or maybe only 1 October. I can't remember. Um, Levi Master Animations official said, "Hey, dude, I'm one of your new subs. Glad you're live. Well, thanks for stopping by. We've covered quite a bit of stuff in this stream. You might want to, once it's over, scroll back to the first 40 minutes or so and check out all the found media that we talked about. It was like a 40-minute segment of just found media, which was pretty crazy. I didn't think so much was going to be found. Um, just in like the week it's been since last stream. Oh yeah, what is it? 19 2000s? Is that or 19 2000, the Gorillaz song. I do say I do prefer the Soul Child remix version of that song. I think that was a like a childhood favorite or a middle school favorite, along with like all those old Daft Punk remixes and stuff that used to be on, or they're probably still on YouTube or whatever. Um, what else did I used to listen? I used to listen to a lot of Vocaloid stuff. I was talking to one of my friends about that recently. All the lost vocal, or not. I didn't mean to say lost. I just meant to say just Vocaloid songs in general. I remember listening to a lot of that stuff. I still think "The World Is Mine" is like the best Vocaloid song ever. Like that one is just so nostalgic. I have not played any of the Metal Gear games. I have 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch collection that I've been meaning to play, but I haven't had really the time to put into that yet. And then Rabbit Corridor gave me Metal Gear 4 on PS3. So at some point I can get through like most of the series. I just haven't had time for it. But I have been wanting to though. It's one of those game series I really want to play. They actually have 2 on the PS2 as well, but I'd rather play it on the Switch. I think. Um, Fred's Peanut or thinks they wanted me to call them Peanut, but okay. See you later. Um, Civil Professional said, "I personally think Vocaloid is overrated, but some of the songs are really good." Yeah, I don't know. There are like a few Vocaloid songs I really like, and most of it I don't really care for. But I just the ones I listened to in middle school are really nostalgic. There was The World Is Mine was a big one. I know like the Levon Polka was like, I know that was like a popular one. I think it was on the CD my friend made me. Um, Triple Baka is another one I think is on that CD. Um, those are like the three that I definitely remember. Monica Cerna said, "Hi, what's up, Monica? Glad you could stop by. We're kind of just chilling now. We're just talking about Vocaloid, and I'm kind of just answering comments actually right now." Silver64 said, "Hi, I'm finally able to watch one of your live streams. I love watching your videos, and you got me interested in lost media stuff." Well, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. You'll have a new video to watch in a few days, hopefully. That should be I'm pretty sure it's coming out in a few days, but I'm gonna have to spend all night editing it, so I'm really gonna try to get that out in a few days. So we'll see. And if it does come out, which I'm planning for, 30 minutes of lost media. So there you go. Um, hmm. It's pretty crazy. This was like a lot of people were like really digging this stream tonight. I wonder like I'm just looking at like the viewers or whatever, and like there's like 200 viewers and we're 3 hours in. Usually like we don't keep like the over the 200. We never I usually never even hit over 200, but like it's kind of crazy that like 3 hours in we're still at like 200 viewers. It's like crazy. Um, Luis said, "I just like hanging out with you." Yeah, I mean I'm digging it too. Like I said, I'm already gonna I I don't really have a schedule or whatever because I gonna have to be up all night editing anyway, so it doesn't really matter how long it goes for to me. Um, what else was I gonna say about that? I did start editing it. Like it's not like I didn't start at all. It's just getting those visuals, man. For some of like the topics that really like don't have any visuals, like it's hard. Like what do you show for like something that has one picture? You know? So Game Mash said everyone watching this stream because it's a new vid me playing Mario Bros 3. Um, People do put these on in the background. People tell me they fall asleep to like my videos, which is like cool. I didn't know that my voice could do that. Um, which reminds me, did anyone watch the Awesome Games Done Quick? I think is that over now? I think it lasted until today. I don't really follow that stuff, but there are a couple. I like watching a few of the games that get shown there. I always like watching Majora's Mask speedruns. Like those are I love Majora's Mask speedruns so much. And I also saw one of my favorite YouTubers, uh, Carl Sagan 42, was doing a Mario Maker glitch showcase, which was fun too. That's all I watched though. I didn't watch anything else. Michael's Mega said, I've fallen asleep to your videos before, and then the outro is loud and wakes me up. That's funny. I try to balance my. I think I'm pretty good at balancing my audio, though. Like, for real. I try really hard to balance that. Um. Yeah, I guess for anyone that's. Oh. Never mind. Sleepy Artist fittingly puts on my videos in the background and draws. See, that's actually like yeah, that's like I just remember I've said this before. Like I was a kid in middle school. I would do my homework and I would have like primetime Pokemon videos in the background or like Yuri of Wind stuff. And like I always thought like am I ever gonna be that guy for someone else? Like I'm in the background of people drawing or doing their homework and like people tell me that I am and that's like so cool. Like I never thought all those years ago like people would be doing the same thing for my content. It's like really cool to hear that. Also, what is the Chica show? Is that a Five Nights thing, or is it bad that I just associate like Freddy and Chica and Bonnie with Five Nights now? Also, yeah, I think we had like a fan art showcase last stream. We looked at Ducky Deathly's fan art. They did some tracker drawings and stuff for me. Um, I used to get a lot of fan art back in the day. I still have it all. Um, And then I think I said this last stream too. Someone met me at a local convention. They gave me a hand drawn cutout of like Brutus from Animal Crossing, which is really cool. Um, oh, the Chica show. Oh, the Chica shows from Sprout. Oh, okay. I know what that is. I for some reason thought it was Five Nights related. Um, Some Cognito walks to my streams. That's I haven't heard that before. How do you read manga while listening to his stream, Michael's Mega? I used to I don't know. I think I think We Stand Gorillas was talking about something completely different, but I just when you said we need lost media video of that, I for some reason I read that as a reply to me saying the convention thing. I used to vlog those local conventions when I used to go to them. Like I think I have a video of like the fan giving me the Brutus artwork like in person. I did that for a couple of years and I have all those video files still I think on my old computer. So yeah, I am glad I recorded all those. That was back in 2015 and 2016. Lost convention media. Yeah, if I didn't record those, I guess it would be lost convention media. I'm glad I did though. I think they were kind of. I guess that's like weird at the. You think it's like weird at the time, but then like when you look back on it all those years later, and you're like, oh, I'm so glad I recorded that because like it's just this old little you know piece of the past. Same thing with all the streams I used to do with like Jack's Cheese and stuff, like the Hot Wheels streams and stuff. At the time, you'd think like, well, I know we were streaming on purpose for the entertainment value of like having the viewers there with us. But all these years later, I'm so glad I did as many of those as I did because, like, that friend group doesn't exist anymore. A lot of those people are long gone now, or I mean, they just are doing different things now. So it's cool having those memories to look back on. Because if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have that stuff, or I wouldn't have that stuff. Old Channel said, "How do people know that Lost Disney Channel wand IDs exist?" Lay Ellen Baker from Good Luck Charlie had one. I don't know. I don't know how people discover any bumpers or idents exist or anything like that because there's so many of them, and there's the lists are only made by fans. I don't know how anyone knows. I guess claims maybe, and then they try to find it, and if it never shows up, it's not real. I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm not super. I know the wand IDs are like really desired, but I haven't really followed those at all, so um I don't really have anything to say about them specifically. They would be good for a good topic for a video, though. I think. We stand gorilla said, "Was anything in those old plastic beach games found?" I think most of it is still the website game or the mobile games. The website I think is still mostly lost. The mobile games I think one version was uploaded recently, or the news had spread recently that one version was found. But I think most of them are still lost. Most of the content is still lost. What about Neighbors, the show? Nick Salmon said. You mean like that show? What the heck? Was that like on like that sitcom? Is that what you mean? I've never heard of Lost Media from that, unless you're talking about something else. I guess it wouldn't be spelt like that. I don't know why I thought you meant that show, like the show. I've never heard of like just like Neighbors. Um, yeah, I haven't heard too much about Gorilla's Lost Media in general, though. It's a soap opera Australian show. Never heard of that before. Um, the Good Night Show on Sprout. I've never. I think I've heard of that before, actually. Um, I haven't looked into Sprout. I feel like it's something I should do, but I just haven't done it. But at some point, I think I would like to. Um, I just feel like I'm more of like a Nick Jr. kind of guy. I don't really go like, and like, very rarely noggin, but I don't really go anywhere past that. Like Cubo, I don't really cover, and Sprout, I don't really cover, and like TLC, I don't really cover. Everyone's saying they remember the Good Night Show somehow. Yeah, I definitely don't. I never watched Sprout to begin. I didn't even know what the Chica Show was until someone told me. Chainsaw Vulture mentioned Max the Cat. That's been on my video list for a long time. I need to cover that at some point. I believe that's still on my video list. But I mean the kids show topics just like never end. They just keep adding. They just always add up. Well, the water is gone now. Well, this bottle is gone. I feel like I feel like if I did a 6 hour stream but I had a water, it wouldn't be so bad. Like we're more than halfway through right now, and like I feel like hydrated. I'll have to think about doing a 6 hour stream maybe in March for the 15th anniversary. Maybe we can do because I already have. an idea of what videos and how many videos I want to release in March to celebrate. So maybe like the weekend before a new video, we'll do a new stream every weekend. One will be like a 6-hour stream. One will be like a party stream. Maybe one will be like a looking at old videos stream and reacting to them or something. I'll have to think about that. I haven't really thought very much about the streams, let alone, or I haven't thought very much about the videos, let alone the streams. I kind of just have a general idea of what I want to cover. Um, Reacting to old streams. It would just be talking about plushes for like 4 hours. The old streams used to be pretty long, I remember. I think it wasn't uncommon to go like 4 or 5 hours for one of the old streams. I'd still like to do like maybe some. This wouldn't be in March, but like people still ask to play like Mario Kart and stuff on stream. I wish I had the technology to do that. It would be fun to play with you guys. But we used to do. I used to do Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Battles with viewers. I remember I would just post. I would just like post the room code on Twitter. This was like years ago. 2017, maybe 2018. I would just like post the room code on Twitter, and like people would just join the room, and a line would form, and we'd play for an hour or so. I remember that. I haven't done that in years though. I kind of stopped accepting Switch friend code requests because I have too many now. Um, so it's just I have so many people. Whoa. Apple Pits said LSuperSonicQ. I just acquired over 500 pre-recorded VHS tapes of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon from 2001 to 2007. What should I look out for? Well, the first thing would be 500. What the heck? That's going to take forever to go through if they're not labeled. That could be huge. First, I would say look for the Oswald Ozzy Osbourne crossover commercial, which would be from June or July 2002. That's the first thing I would say. Um, Also look out for the Downward Doghouse Where's Ho Ho short from the Nickelodeon My World series, which would be, I think, 2007 ish, I think. That wasn't 2008, was it? I think it was 2007. Or maybe 2006. That's something else I would say. Um, I'm thinking about like Nick Jr. stuff. Um, Anyone have any other suggestions for what Apple Pitch should look out for? Those are the two that are coming to my head right now. I'm sure there's other Nick Jr. stuff that's like missing. Um, Backyardigans pilot wouldn't be on a tape like that. Um, that's like huge though. Um, it was from a family that used the tapes as a babysitter. Even more than 500 and goes to 2010. But oh, geez. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Honestly, if you want to DM me on Discord or Twitter, so we can maybe talk about this a little like further, I could make like an actual list of what we're looking for, and I could send it to you. I can only think of those two things right now, but I mean that could solve like every single lost media like tape search ever for those two networks. I just remember like Peppa Pig, um, dub from Cartoon Network in 2006, I think. Tickle You from 2006. Um, yeah, I mean there's so much stuff that could be in that. That's crazy. Also, I probably wouldn't do a video on Christine Chubbuck, Nick Salmon. It's a little too dark for me, I think. Also, Danny Jam said you should use Slippy to fight players on Melee. I used to play Melee with my friend who lives far away on Slippy, but my computer's too like slow for it. There's lag and stuff, and I'm not the biggest Melee fan anymore. Oh, the Handy Manny. Well, that would have been on Playhouse Disney though, not Nick or anything. But I guess that maybe would have been on there. Yeah. over 10,000 factory tapes. Gee, it'd be old channel said it'd be disappointing if Apple Pitch went through all that and found nothing. Yeah, yeah, definitely DM me either on Discord or Twitter, and I'll we can talk about that. I don't know. I can't. I probably could maybe hook you up with people that like if you. I don't know if you can rip tapes. I know there are people in the community that can rip tapes. I probably actually I might also have someone else who I might know someone else who might be able to help you go through some of them if they're organized at all. Um, but I could definitely provide you with a list at least of what we're after. So that'll be really wow. Year of Found Media 2024. Oh yeah, the Foster's bumper, Xavier, the Mac one. That would be like 2006, I think, as well. 2004, 5, 6, something like that. 6, I think. That would have been yeah. That would be crazy too. Michael's Mega, good meme. Yeah, any like recorded, basically any recorded lost media or any TV broadcast lost media from those networks could potentially be found. From that. Um, Also, I think just I'll go for like 20 more minutes or so. Then we're gonna hit midnight, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So we got 20 more minutes because I'm gonna have to start working on this video. So 20 minutes. Apple Pitch said I lived with a family friend who had a video business in the big reel and classic images. We have over 20,000 60mm films. Gee, are there any lost films we need? That's crazy. Also, I do not have any more info on Yaya Beavis. I think the trail kind of went cold on that, and we figured out based on like like context clues and stuff that basically it was a copyright trap all along. There's a whole thread that talks about that in the forums actually. Do I know anything about Walkman collecting? I do not. I have an old Walkman, or it's not even mine, but I have like one, and I think I used to use it for the radio actually before I had like a MP3 player. So nope, I don't know anything about that. I'm not an old tech guy personally. Um, Yo, Poppy, what's up? Glad you could stop by. Yeah, we're like over 3 hours in, but it was a pretty packed stream tonight. Home movies with Elvis from 1957. Holy crap, that's some like historical lost media there. Um, yeah, that's crazy. Imagine having all that content. Discord and Discord and X is both. It's just LSuperSonicQ. It's just you can either search for me and send me a DM, or I guess on both of those social media sites. It's just LSuperSonicQ. And my profile should show up. I think I'm still on Discord here. Oh, I got another message. Now I have 4. Melody Rocks. Okay, I'll check that out. When I can. Either after the stream or well, it won't be right after the stream, but within the next few days, I'll try to get to that. Yeah. So you guys got anything else to say? Any other gossip? Or I don't know why I said it like that. Do I know about a show called Boogaloo? Boogaloo? I can't even say this. Boogaloos? No, I don't know what that is. I've not heard about that. Chainsaw Vulture said currently working on a Google Doc compiling an episode list of Max the Cat and the Moxie Show. Oh, thank you for the Moxie Show list. I'm dying for a Moxie Show episode list, actually. Technics. That sounds familiar. Why do I feel like I've heard of that company before? Oh, is it Boogaloo or Bugaloo? I think it's Boogaloo. Yeah, let me know if you find the Einstein's pilot. I mean, that would conclude the search right then and there if you had it. So let me know about that if you ever find it. Um, a lot of people are looking for that right now. Thoughts on MatPat retiring? I barely know anything about that. I guess when you've been doing it for so long, it kind of makes sense. But I don't know. Um, an Anastasia train. Are you a train person? I don't know anything about trains at all. I know some people are like really into that. The only thing I know about is action figures and plushes. There you go. Well, and I guess lost media, but I guess in terms of like physical stuff. I was never into trains. I was never into like I don't know, what else do people collect? Like comic books. Oh, from the movie Anastasia. Oh, okay. I've never seen that movie. I know there's like a boot. Is there a Dingo Pictures one of that? That's all I know about that. Yeah, Dingo Pictures is pretty classic. Splat Kura likes drawing to my videos. They are drawing right now. I think a lot of people were drawing to my stream tonight. Train otaku, is that a real term? Is that a real thing? Yeah, I always thought about what if I tried editing a video while streaming, but I guess that would be like impossible. I think I actually did try that once. Back when I was working on video game clay figure models 11, was it? 10? It may have been 10. And I had a stream going, I think, and I was editing while I was like I think maybe like there was going to be a premiere later that day or something of it. So I'm like, guys, I'm trying to finish the video because it was going to be like late. So I'm like, guys, like trying to finish the video, but I thought I would start streaming so you guys know that it's like coming. And it was so bad because I couldn't talk and do the stream while I was trying to edit audio. Maybe it wouldn't really work even if I was just editing visuals because I still have to sync it to the audio. Yeah, you can't really do it, I guess. In Japan, they're called Densha Otaku. Never heard that before. Well, I guess you learned something new. Editing a video while screaming. Yeah, the pain of editing videos is so large I have to scream while I edit. Although I will say I do like eat ridiculous amounts of candy when I edit. That's like I don't know why I do that, but like when I edit, I need to eat candy or I can't focus. So I always eat a lot of candy. Danny Jam said, "Do you have a schedule for your streams? I'd love to catch the next one." I don't. I usually just say like every couple of weeks on Saturday, even though today's not Saturday. I think I might move them back to Sunday for the next little while. So I guess I would say to you every couple of weeks on Sunday. That's the best kind of relative time frame I can give to you. Like if I release another video, or I said another video, I'm really, really planning on getting my video out tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. No, no, no. In a few days, I'm going to be editing it tonight and tomorrow. But in a few days, like if that comes out, there will absolutely not be a stream like this coming weekend because I need to I need to rest and look at what the next video is. But if for some reason it gets delayed again and there's no video this week, then there like would be another stream probably like to make up for it like next week. But that's a very specific set of circumstances. Generally speaking, they're once every couple of weeks on Sunday. Well, Sunday now. Um, You show the VHS trailer in a video. Check it out. Yeah, I can check it out after the stream. I could see that. You're hyping this up really. This is like crazy. Apple Pits. Poser said, "What is your favorite candy?" That's a really good. I feel like it changes every so often. Generally speaking, though, it's like gummy stuff. I love gummy candy, like Haribo. We talked about Haribo stuff a lot before, like gummy Skittles, Sour Patch Kids. Although I don't like Sour Patch Kids as much anymore. I think I'm kind of losing my taste for them because they're too sugary. But yeah, I love gummy candy. And yeah, I think I will. I think I will officially say I'm moving the day to Sunday now. It seems like it kind of works better for me, and more people can come on a Sunday. It seems like, so I'm gonna say that. Um, yeah. Oh, gummy Skittles are so good. I love gummy Skittles. The berry ones are. If Skittles wants to sponsor me and like I can promote wild berry gummy Skittles. Oh, let's do it. Let's do that. I eat so many wild berry gummy Skittles. It's insane. They're like those are probably some of my favorite candies. The regular gummy Skittles are good too, but I think that the berry ones are even better. I don't know if I've had nerd gummy clusters before. I feel like maybe I have, and I wasn't crazy about them. I don't like the nerd candies that much. I'm not a big fan of nerds. But Haribo stuff, you can't go wrong with that. Like all the Haribo stuff is so good. What time is it? Oh, I said we were gonna end at midnight, so 10 more minutes. Yeah, I hope I have enough energy to like actually edit when I'm done, and I don't just go to sleep. What are your thoughts on the Super Y reboot? Have I seen that? Maybe we did talk about this. No, I don't think we did talk about this. I mean, the original show is so old. Or wait, did they? When did the original show end? Was that recently or was that like old? Was it a while ago? I mean, if the show ended a while ago, I mean, this looks like fine. But if they just ended the show only to reboot it, that would be kind of stupid. I think there are worse reboots than this, though. I think it looks fine. Sour Starburst. I think I know what you're talking about. Heck no. They were like gummy sour Starburst, right? Oh yeah, I used to. Man, I gotta go look at a picture of that now. There was like one flavor I loved. Yeah, this flavor I love. This flavor. And they stopped carrying it around where I live. So then I changed to this flavor, and now they don't carry them at all anymore. So, oh, they were regular Starbursts. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember the regular ones. Those were okay. I like the sour ones more actually. Yeah, these are still good too. But I prefer the sour ones. I think these are bad though. I hated these, and I had high hopes for these. If I had Starburst chewing gum, I think I may have had that before, and I didn't like it that much. I don't really like gum at all. I used to eat a lot of gum in high school, but not anymore. I don't. Um, yeah, they do a lot of crazy Starburst stuff. Um, what are your thoughts on lollipops? I kind of hate lollipops. Like the Tootsie Pops I used to really like as a kid, but I don't know. Like, why do I want to like lick my candy? I want to like chew it, and I don't know. I don't want to like lick it. So I think I used to like those more as a kid. Although the bank ones you get are stuck. I will say I do like a good bank lollipop every now and then. Those little like flat ones in the different colors in the big basket. Those are good. I do like those. I did try gummy Lunchables Borkbein. I think that was like last year. Or no, maybe it was 2 years ago. It may have been 2 years ago. on a candy taste test stream. I wanted to find like the gummy pizza, but I only found like the gummy like crackers and cheese or whatever, and like it was bad. Those were bad gummies. I hated those. They tasted really dumb. Oh, speaking of dumb, yeah, Dum Dums are good too. Okay, maybe I do like lollipops actually. I remember I used to really like Dum Dums. I haven't had them in a long time, but I would go for a Dum Dum if someone like offered me one. I guess I just don't like prefer them. You know, if I'm gonna grab a piece of candy, it's not gonna be a lollipop. Um, Welp is peacing out. We got about five more minutes here. So I can't believe I actually went 4 hours. That's good though. I was feeling it tonight, I guess. Um, Dak the AV King said, treating myself to some TGI fry, TGI fry. Oh, I was for some reason I read that as like Total Drama Island, like TDI, and I'm like, wait, what's TDI? Is that Total Drama? Are you talking about a Cartoon Network block or something? Okay, TGI Fridays. The meatballs are to die for. I don't know if I've ever actually been to TGI Fridays. Maybe I have. I don't go out to eat a lot, so I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's the only place I can basically say I've been. And Domino's, I guess. Har Har Thursdays. Yeah, I didn't even know Har Har Thursdays was like an official block, but it has like a wiki article on the Cartoon Network wiki. Oh, what did I say? Gummy. Oh, last year was Gummy Lunchables? Really? I thought it was 2 years ago. I have not tried. No, I haven't had Hawaiian Punch Dum Dums, Ed Mario, or Dragon Fruit ones. I thought I had like Hawaiian Punch jelly beans once, and they were pretty good. I do like a good jelly bean. I guess Game Mash beat Mario 3. I don't think I've ever beat Mario 3. Oh, does oh yeah, I forgot about the peanut story, Dak. Does Fridays use any peanut related items in their store or whatever? I didn't even think about that actually. But I guess they could use peanut oil in something. I know we've talked about Five Guys doing that, which I know they do that. I would never go to Five Guys. I guess you probably don't really think about food allergies unless you have one, but like I don't know, if I was starting like a business or whatever, I would have like no peanut stuff in my business. I would probably even have like if I could. See, I guess then if you omit too many things from your business, then you become like a vegan, like healthy kind of thing, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but like if you're going to start up a company, okay, no peanuts, no dairy, no gluten, like then you become like a health food thing. You're not really like a, you know, like a more casual like type of eating establishment. So I don't know. I guess I'm not in the food business for a reason. Why does it say I don't understand why it says I'm not accepting friends now? That's so strange. I didn't turn anything off. Can you just send me a message on X then, Apple Pits? You should be able to message me on there, unless you give me your Discord now and I can write it down. Um, that's so weird. Like I got a I got like a friend request like a day ago from someone on Discord. I don't know how it's like blocking some people. Or if you guys could also just send me emails at LSuperSonicQ5 at gmail.com. That's like the surefire way to like, if all else fails, I'll see an email. Um, oh, it's just the same thing? Melody Rock. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just so weird. And are my Discord DMs closed to not verified users? I didn't change any of these. Like I literally got 4 DMs this stream. I don't know what's going on with that. Um, well, if all else fails, Apple Pits, email me. I'll try to friend you on Discord, but email me lsupersonic5 at gmail.com, and that's like the surefire way. Oh, Ducky Deathly. Um, weird, like, about to end in 2 minutes. Glad you could stop by, though. We actually mentioned you a little earlier. We were talking about a lot of people in the stream were drawing tonight. And I said, oh, Ducky Deathly, we showed some fan art last stream. But I will be keeping this stream up, so if you missed anything, you can go back and watch the whole thing or whatever. So the first 40 minutes were like a bunch of found media stuff. Pokemaster Sonic 1 also showed up. When the clock hits midnight, I am going to sign out like right away because I got to start editing at midnight. And also my throat is tired now, even though the water did help. It did help. So next time maybe I'll have to do 2 waters or something. So I guess with that said, though, new video, I'm pretty sure it's going to be out in a couple days, or a few days. I'm pretty sure it will be, so just check the channel. Yeah, that's that. So, Mr. Bones, we're literally ending this in like 30 seconds. We're ending. I will leave the stream up, though. But it is midnight, and I have to get going. It's been like almost 4 hours. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. New video this week. Until then, I'm LSuperSonicQ. See you guys then. Finn.